Hi, everybody. How's it going? How is everybody today? I hope you're all well and good and all that jazz. I am Stuart Foley, otherwise, or AKA Captain Foley, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. On my channel, I hope to do many wonderful and exciting things. I'm just kidding. How's it going, guys? Hope you all are well. The Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow says, just got to get through tomorrow. The Strange New Worlds. Then the Strange New Worlds, yay. Yes, that's the other thing as well. So much cool stuff going on right now. Anyhow, hope everybody is well. Glad you guys are here. We're going to talk about some WonderFest and, have some fun, hopefully. So, I forgot how to spell. All right, and we're doing $20 super chat shots. Should you guys desire to chip in and support the channel, would really appreciate it, but you don't have to, of course, but you can. Delilah, good to have a back. It's always good to have a back. It supports your head and your neck. But I know what you mean. Thank you, Delilah. Ozzy, you back from the did cloak device maneuver. You did cloak device maneuver. I'm confused, Ozzy. Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow. So how was WonderFest? WonderFest was great. I'm going to wait for a few more people to roll in, though, before I start talking about it and showing off some stuff. Yeah, it was good. I'm sorry I started celebrating early. For drinking, never be sorry about that. And today on the menu, we either have Crown Royal Apple, beautiful, or Crown Royal Peach. But this, if you'll notice, is the special Trekyards Command Limited Reserve Edition Captain Foley. So, I don't know which one we're going to be drinking, but they're both up here just in case. Sorry to say I never heard of WonderFest. Well, it's just sad state of affairs. It is the biggest sci-fi model convention in North America. It is every year at the Crown Plaza in Louisville, Kentucky, and it is usually the first weekend in June. This year, however, it was the second weekend. So anyway, June is the thing, and you need to go and watch. Go and attend. If you haven't, you're missing out. I went one year just on a whim with a friend of mine, got hooked, have been back every year since. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. And I have a video that's going to show all of that off in its amazing glory. I spent all day today editing it together because I had so much footage. The total length of this video, it's a movie, it's a documentary essentially. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes long. So it's the whole weekend, well, week-ish, from Thursday to Monday of my adventures at WonderFest. Lots of great stuff to see and hear about, and there's a lot of good stuff happening. A lot of fun was had by everybody. So I edited that together today. It will be available to watch, well, it's supposed to be tomorrow. It'll be available to watch sometime tomorrow on the Captain Foley personal channel, so stay tuned for that. Now, if you don't want to sit through the whole 2 hour one, because that's the complete journey, that's from when we leave to when we get back home, there's a lot of fun things that happen in there, a lot of shenanigans as well. If you're not up watching a 2 hour movie or a 2 hour length WonderFest video, I will be doing one of just the models. I had special access to the competition room where the models were and got to get exclusive footage for you guys of every model. That will be edited into its own video called WonderFest Just the Models. And it'll be probably about 20 minutes, around the 20-minute mark, for people that aren't really into the whole Captain Foley experience. So, there you go. It won't be released at the regular time tomorrow, though. It'll probably be later in the day, probably around noon, depending. But yeah, that's kind of where I sit with that right now. So, um, Ghost of Q's left eyebrow says, one of these years I'm going to make a drive out there to WonderFest and attend. Yes, you need to do this. Ozzy drove fast with cloaking device on. No, that's dangerous, man. You can't. People can't see you. They hit you. Dave Thompson, a couple of hours from me. Yes. And you've never heard of it? What? You need to go to WonderFest. It's next year. It's June 1st and 2nd. So go. And you can meet me there because I'm there every year. Terrence Childs, I had no idea that you were right. That you were on right now. And here you are. Chase Williams, I hope to see you next year, Captain. I live close to Louisville. There you go. Make sure you put on your calendar right now, June 1st and 2nd of next year's WonderFest. Delilah says, I'm not going until they change their policy on trans in that state. I don't know what the policy is there, but it's all inclusive as far as WonderFest goes. There's many different people, I don't know how to say that. Everybody's welcome. There you go. Murray Nathan, 202 for me and you. What does that mean? Hello, Jeff Sturm. And Dave Thompson says, nope. Nope what? Nope, you won't be going? Or what are you talking about specifically? WonderFest is great, man. Great people. They're transphobic in that state. Bathroom rules. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. That's some fucked up shit. Let's accuse left eyebrow. From where I am in Northern Virginia, it's about a 10-hour drive to Louisville, factoring in food, restroom, and fuel stops. So, a lot of people drive 11 hours, 10 hours more sometimes. My buddy Scott Bell, Fleetus, drove up from Texas. That was an 11-hour drive for him. My drive is 7.5 hours. So, Murray Nathan says 2 hours and 2 minutes. Very cool. Now, I did get a bunch of cool swag from the event. I'm going to show some of it here. Almost all of it. I will show you the other thing I got, but it's downstairs currently. I didn't bring it up. But I got a bunch of stuff, and there'll be a separate video about the haul from WonderFest. So there's other stuff to look forward to. Those are going to be on the Captain Foley personal channel. So if you're not subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel, the link is in the description down below. Go subscribe so you don't miss the WonderFest videos and goodness there. Jeff Sturm says, when is the first Trekyards Fest? Spelt like that, never. Trekyards is one word. There's no capital Y. This is where you say autocorrect fixed it for you. Well, teach your autocorrect. I don't know. It would be cool to have a Trekyards Fest, but I would not want to organize it. I don't want to organize anything like that. That's just a nightmare. Dave Thompson says, I live an hour northeast of Cincinnati. I'll try next year. Yeah, we go by Cincinnati, like right by Cincinnati on the way there, so. Ozzy says, you did 7.5 hours at warp speed. No, because then it would have only been maybe 2 minutes. Not even. I wish we had warp speed. God damn it, Ozzy. So, yeah, it was a fantastic time, a really fun weekend. This was probably one of the best WonderFests that we've had. Record amount of entries. At the end, I think they had 1,047 entries for models in the competition. Last year was a record at 840. So they've gone way past the old record. Attendance was up. Everything was up. It was just a blast. So much cool stuff to see and so many cool people to chat with and hang out with, get drunk with and make fools of yourself with. That's all that happens at WonderFest. It's great. That's why we arrive Thursday and leave on Monday, because even though the convention doesn't start until Saturday at 10 a.m., goddamn, it's actually started earlier than that. behind the scenes, if you will. Plus, we know all the organizers and we hang out with them, and they are great people. So, yeah, it was a fantastic time. Hello, Eric. How's it going? You went down I-75? I did. I did indeed go down I-75. We do it every year. Neil Hammersmith, Dark Magic Remaster, which is an improved version of Art Gladius, or the Dark Matter, which I think might be released soon. All copyrights regarding the property are held by Zeiss. What the fuck does that have to do with anything, Neil? Have we talked about that, Neil? Neil. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you guys that I got is one of the... Every year, WonderFest has its own shirts. You can probably see WonderFest right here, 23 right there, but you don't know what it is. This year at WonderFest, they were celebrating the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. So you had a bunch of ILM alumni people there, which was great. Bill George was there. Got to hang out with him and chat with him. Now, he's been to previous WonderFests, and I've never actually approached the guy. Well, that's not true. I talked to him in 2017. We were chatting on Facebook Messenger. And anyway, it's a whole long story with him. But this year we actually got to like hang out and actually chat. Great guy. He's amazing. He's worked on the Excelsior. He's worked on the Reliant. He's worked on so much Star Wars stuff. It's not even funny. But he's a great visual effects and model maker guy. So that's what this theme was for this year. So the shirt this year, the staff shirt, is this, which is just celebrating 40 years of Return of the Jedi. So fantastic shirt, cool design. I try to get a shirt every year if I can, but sometimes you can't because they sell out pretty quick. So, but I was in line early to get this one, so because I really like this one. So there you go. Robert Westfall, yo, cat cooking, so I can't really chat. No, I'm listening though. Don't mess up your food, man. But thank you. Eric Martin, the bird of prey looked impressive, and the Doomsday Machine. Yes, and yes. Like I said, today I spent the entire day editing all of the footage together, and I basically got like a 2-hour documentary on the WonderFest through the eyes of Captain Foley type vibe, from when we leave in the morning to when we get back on, when we leave on Monday. When we leave on Thursday morning to when we get back on Monday afternoon. It's the whole trip, me and my buddy Blap, and it's really fun to sit through and watch if you're into that. But not everybody is going to want to watch a 2-hour video about WonderFest. I know this. A lot of people just want to see the models. Like there's a dealer room, there's the model competition room, and then there's like a B dealership room, dealer room, which has a lot of studio scale props in it every year, generally Star Wars stuff, and some other vendors, and then people like John Eaves, Rick Sternbach, they're in there signing stuff as well. So there's like 3 main rooms to WonderFest. Not everybody's interested in all that shit. So I am going to edit a video together tomorrow, which will be out probably Thursday or Friday, which is called WonderFest Only the Models. It's going to be the entire model room. As I said earlier, I had special permission because I'm the captain and they love me there. And like I said, I know the event organizers and I've been going for years. So they gave me special permission to get in there when the judging was happening so that I could get good footage of all the models. And you get to see all the models on the table, all 1,048 of them. That video is only going to be about 20 minutes long, not 2 hours. So look forward to that as well. Like I said, it's on the Captain Foley personal channel, link in the description. Go click the link, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that stuff. It will be shared in the community tab on the Trekyards YouTube page, so you might see it in your feed if you're not subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel. But I highly recommend you go subscribe to the Captain Foley personal channel because it's my channel. I want you to subscribe to it or I'm going to kill you. I mean, what? So yeah. And then I'll do a haul video, talk about all the stuff I got. I'm going to show you a large majority of the stuff I got right now. However, there is one special piece that I want to dedicate an entire video to because I've kind of wanted it my entire life. A holy grail piece, if you will. Finally got it, and it's amazing. I'll tell you about it. I'll show you it with in a picture here tonight, but I left it downstairs. So I don't want to wander all the way downstairs to get it because I'm lazy. So anyway, the main gist I'm trying to get at is, for God's sakes, watch the video. If you want to see what it's like to hang out with Captain Foley for an entire weekend at WonderFest, you need to watch the video. You really do. You get to see the dealer room. You get to see the hotel room. You get to see the evenings where we're hanging out with people, drinking and having a stupid time. You get to see all the jokes. You get to see all the hilarity. You get to see me wandering around. You get to see the competition room. You get to see everything. Almost. You got perverts. Anyway, so yeah, check that out. But it's 2 hours, as I said. It's kind of like a documentary. So if you are not interested in that, and a lot of people see a 2 hour number on a video and they're like, nope, I'm out. And that's fine. You're just going to miss out on a really great time. But I will do one that's exclusively the models. And I'll also do a separate one that's just my haul video. And then also one for my grail piece. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. Anyway, done. Neil Hammersmith, I tried emailing you the info on that Highlander sword, the Dark Magician, but it came back as undeliverable. No, Neil, I actually got, that was the first one you sent that got undeliverable. The second one I got, and I went to the thing, checked it out. It's very nice, but there's no way to order it. There's no way to order it. So I sent them, they had a contact thing there. I sent them a message asking when it would be available for purchase, because I'm really interested in that. So yes, Neil, I did get the information, but I mean, you must have sent it to the wrong email the first time, because I never got the first one. But after the second time I did the live where we talked, then I got that right away. So, and yes, I did check it out. So thank you. I appreciate it. Fleet Paw throws in $2. Never fear, Fleet Paw is here. Oh my God, that is good. Dave Thompson, you went through my hometown of Toledo. Gnarly shirt. Yes, we do go through Toledo. Fleet Paw, Neil Hammersmith send it to me. I'll pass it along to Stuart. Fleet Pod, my dude, I already got it, but thank you. Chase Williams, you ought to have a Trekyards get together at WonderFest. I might arrange that some year. But just honestly, I love hanging out with my Trekyard or my WonderFest family when I'm there. But I ran into so many Trekyards people. We went to an antique mall, the Louisville Antique and whatever mall, which is just fucking basically toys. That's another thing that's in the main video. And it's huge. And one of the guys came up and says, "Are you Captain Foley?" I'm like, "Yes." He goes, "Oh my God, I watch your stuff. I love you guys." What did he say? How exactly how he said it? He said, I forget what he said now. Something about my sense of humor. And I said, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing?" And he goes, "No, not my sense of humor." Anyway, I said, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing?" And he said, "It's a good thing. You have a sick, twisted sense of humor, and so do I. So I love watching your videos." So hopefully you're watching this. I didn't get your name. Actually, I did get your name, but I forgot it, unfortunately. But he wasn't even at WonderFest. He was working there at the antique mall and just happened to run into me. So that's pretty cool. But I did run into a lot of other Trekyards people there. Raymond Anders was there. Raymond's on here quite often and always sends me really cool stuff. So I got to actually meet Raymond Anders, which was awesome. And yet I met quite a few other Trekyards fans. Ryan, I remember you, Ryan. I kept bumping into you and your partner. And man, I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a good time. And I agree. I agree with I didn't get your partner's name, unfortunately, but I agree with him that you should have one of those big busts of like Godzilla or like Dracula put up in the bathroom staring at you. I think that's a good idea. You should do that. And I was told not to encourage that behavior, but here I am doing it. So don't show him this video if you're watching. Anyhow, moving on. Got to back up to work, but I'll be listening. Okay, cool. Captain's personal channel. Thank you, Fleet Paw. Hammersmith, Fleet Paw, I just sent it to you. Can you confirm you received it? Okay, Neil and Fleet Paw. Here is the deal. I did get it, Neil. I did check it out. However, if it's a new thing, that'd be cool. Robert Westfall, done cooking my patty now. Cap. Also, holy Toledo. Must have hit a landmine. Trekyards documentary. Yeah. Olivia Julius throws in $2. I'm here. Stop panicking. I'm here. Holy shit, guys. We can calm down now. Hey, Raymond Anders is here. Hi, Captain. It was really nice to talk to you. It was great to see you, too. Raymond, you're in my video that I was working all day on today. The picture of us we got together, and I also talked about you quite a bit, and I showed off your stuff when I was in the model room. And so you're heavily featured in the video that's coming out tomorrow. But it's 2 hours long. I don't know if you want to watch it all. If you want to experience WonderFest, it's a good video to watch. Anyway, good to see you, Raymond. Glad you had a good time. It kind of sucks it was raining the last night we were there because they put a real damper, pardon the pun, I mean, whatever, on the party. And yeah, anyway. Jason Paris, did you get any good Star Trek stuff? I did. I'm going to show off some of it right now. Casey Stewart, my captain. Hey, Captain, nice meeting you at WonderFest. Oh, yes, Casey Stewart. We solved the Casey Stewart mystery. Casey Stewart, you're also in my video that's coming out tomorrow. So, yes, I met Captain Casey Stewart. No, wait, is it just Casey Stewart? They're both the same person. He had two accounts. It was confusing. I got clarification finally. So, yes, I did meet Casey Stewart. It was awesome. Check out the video tomorrow on the Captain Foley personal channel, and you'll see yourself on that one. Just saying. Neil Hammersmith, I'm done. Message received, Cap. No, Neil, I really appreciate it. I just wish that there was a way to order it. Like they talk about how cool, how well it's crafted and all that, and I like saw the pictures of it and it looks good. It looks good, and I was like looking for where to buy it, and it's just nothing. So I had to contact them. They haven't got back to me yet though, so I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully I'll get a chance to meet you next year, says Dave Thomas. Yes, or Thompson, sorry. Olivia, do you know Bodie McBoatface? Oh my God. All right, so let's get to some of the stuff that I got. First of all, I was chatting with John Eaves. I gave him some Trekyards swag, as I always do. And he gave me something really cool. This is I don't know if you remember a set of prints from John Eaves. That was the Enterprise being escorted by the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. He's done like 4 or 5 art pieces with that theme. And he actually gave me this. This is a USS Enterprise, United States Air Force send-off team Thunderbirds. This is a special patch created in cooperation with the Thunderbirds for John Eaves for those prints. Usually they won't do something like this, but considering the good work that John did, they gave him permission to make these. So this is the send-off patch for those actual prints. So if you have those prints, which I do, this would be a cool thing to put with them or frame to put with them and it's a legit patch, and it's very cool. So that was from John Eaves himself, which was very nice. All right. Also picked up some really cool stickers. This was given to me by a fan of Trekyards. There's the AMT 55 year sticker, which was last year's sticker, but there's a very nice shot of the Enterprise with, the thing. There's also a Klingon version of said patch or sticker. I can't even talk today. My God. Right there. So, and that's for 2023. The other one was 2022. So this is this year's sticker, I guess. But anyway. And lastly, he gave me this one, USS Enterprise. That's the old school, like, cage era kind of thing. But USS Enterprise there. I think that's what this is. It's very Star Trek-y in its origins here. I don't know. There it is. That's another thing that I got. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, what are you guys saying here? Will you timestamp your WonderFest video to the specific setting? I was thinking of that the entire time I was fucking editing it. I've never timestamped a video, so I don't know if I know how to do that. I should probably do that though. That would be a good idea. But it's something new and I don't know how to do it, and we'll have to figure it out. And yes, I would like to do it, but I probably won't. I don't know. We'll have to see. Terrence Childs, I really like your sword collection. Thank you. That's only part of it. There's many more swords than that. But anyway, thank you. Shay, Locomotive Productions, member for 7 months at the rank of ensign, says, enjoyed seeing you and getting USS Prometheus book. What? I remember meeting you, but getting USS Prometheus book. Did you see me get the USS Prometheus book, or did you get one yourself? Because if you got one yourself, that's interesting, and I'll tell you why in a second. Raymond Anders, the old Batman show read was so funny, and when it was over, everyone was drunk. LOL. I didn't see that. I don't usually watch the shows or go to the banquet or anything. I did for like the first 1 or 2 years I went, and then now I just hang out with all the peeps behind the scenes. Fleet Pod says, smash that like button if you haven't done so. Let's get those likes up. Yes, hit the like button. We got 28 people watching and 22 likes. Olivia Julius throws gifts 1 Trekyards membership. So Casey Stewart, whom I just met at WonderFest, he is doubly blessed. He got to meet the captain. He's triply blessed. He got to meet the captain. He got to go to WonderFest, and now he is a Trekyards member. Damn, Casey Stewart, you're a lucky bastard. And you're going to be in my video tomorrow. Terrence Childs, do you have any ships or fighters from Stargate? No. Paul Hitchcock, regarding timestamps, no worries, not trying to give you more work, Captain. Yeah, the whole time I'm editing, going, this is fucking long. And it's getting longer and longer and longer. And I'm like, I should timestamp the shit out of this video. But I've never done it before on YouTube. I don't know how to do it. I can probably figure it out. And it would probably be beneficial to everybody. So plus it's all a matter of time too. It should be uploaded now, right now. And it should be released tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. That's not going to happen. It's rendering right now because I spent all day fucking working on it. And it's going to be uploaded tomorrow, and it's going to be released later in the day tomorrow. So I'll see about the timestamps though. Shay says, I got one from Rick Sternbach. All right, cool. Well, here, it's funny because I also got one, but for a different reason. As you guys know, it was just Samuel's birthday on June 7th. So his favorite ship happens to be the Prometheus. So I bought him the USS Prometheus book signed by Rick Sternbach. And I even had Rick write, happy birthday, Samuel, from Rick Sternbach and Captain Foley. And I videoed this whole thing. It is in the video tomorrow where you see him signing it. And I even say, you want to wish Samuel a happy birthday? And Rick's like, happy birthday, Sam. So I actually bought this for Sam for his birthday. So, and he already knows about it. I sent him the video of Rick signing it, and because he's not going to get it for a while. It's either when I go over there or he comes over here, or I could ship it as well, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, so it's funny you got it because I did as well, and it's very cool. I go through the whole thing and look at everything in tomorrow's video if you guys are interested. So, yeah, I was going to buy some more stuff from Rick for myself, but I ran out of time, and the 1 or 2 things that I did want to get for sure, I should have picked up on day 1 because they were out when I went back. But anyhow, so I got that for him. So that's kind of funny that you also got it. That's kind of cool though. So actually, no, Casey Stewart is a member twice. Olivia Julius, $5. I would have went to WonderFest, but Canada still bans trans. Oh my god, stop. And WonderFest is not in Canada, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Olivia, I was in Louisville, Kentucky. That's where WonderFest is. Sturm von Alk says testicle, says Fleet Paw. Terrence Shells, the X-Wing from Star Wars versus a Star Fury from Babylon 5. Who do you think would win? Don't care. Robert Westfall, happy belated birthday, Samuel. There you go. Dave Thompson says, June 7th is my wife Kathy's 73rd birthday. Wow. Happy birthday to her. Belated birthday. Shay Locomotive Productions. Actually, Rick was out of the Prometheus books and is sending it in the mail. Okay, yeah. You know why he's out? Because I bought the one he had. I wish you would have known that you were a Trekyards fan, and then you could have blamed Captain Foley for buying the last one. That would have been funny, but we've put it together now, so we know. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. My theory as to why Jack the Ripper stopped killing Jeremy Brett caught that monster and put him behind bars. How's it going, Patrick? Good to see you. Sturm Von Alk, been going through some CC issues, credit card stolen card number, and my membership was suspended. Noticed in comments. Fixed now. Damn, well, I'm glad it's fixed. And damn. Raymond Anders says the fastest Star Trek 2 RPG game that I bought was really cool. It's the only one I don't have. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy it because I had early access to the dealer's room and I was looking at it. That's when I got that picture of it. And I was like, I'm going to go back for that. And I went back. It was still there. It was still there, I think, on Sunday at some point. And I was considered getting it. And I'm like, nah, I don't know if I really need it. And then you needed it and then you bought it. So it's kind of serendipitous that like, it worked out very well. Renee. Hey, Renee, how's it going? Hey, Stuart, you didn't post anything from WonderFest unless I missed it. For fuck's sakes, Renee, I just fucking got back. No, Renee, I posted a lot of shit from WonderFest if you're following me on Facebook. Many, 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 many pictures on Facebook during the weekend. So you must have missed all of them. They're on Facebook. My videos are coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for those. Hypno Amber, oh no, I'm late. I was napping. What's up, everyone? Nothing. You are, though. You're up. Dave Thompson, always get items first day to avoid missing out. I know. My Holy Grail piece that I got, which I'm going to tell you about in a little bit, is one that I got because I had early access to the dealer's room. Again, it's good to be the captain. People like me. The show organizers like me. So I got access to the model competition room and the judging was going on. So I get you guys awesome footage of the models without fucking people everywhere. So that was good. And yeah, I also got early access to the dealer's room and I found this piece that didn't know existed. And then I've been kind of wanting my entire life. Something that I thought they should have made and that apparently they did. And I got it for a fairly decent price-ish. That's another story. We'll get into that later. So I did get that one before the dealer room even opened. So Shea Locomotive Productions, he gave me a discount because he ran out. So thanks, Cap. Eric Martin, 550. Good to see you back in Canada and back on the air. Yes, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Ray Rivera, hello, Captain and chat. Long time no see. Hello, Ray. All right, let's get into the next few things. I already shown a few things off that I got, so let's get into some more. By the way, guys, it is $20 super chat shots, or wonderful WonderFest shots, as I call them. I have Crown Royal Apple, thanks to my good buddy Eric, who's watching. And I also have some Crown Royal Peach. But this is the Trekyards Command Limited Reserve Captain Foley Edition. So if you super chat in with 20 bucks for a shot, you can tell me whether you want me to have the peach or the apple. How's that? Pretty good? All right, cool. Anyhow, moving right along. Yes, Raymond. Yes, indeed. We'll try to use it at some point. No issues at the border. Fuck no. None at all. Going there, it was like, where are you going? Louisville, Kentucky. Why? Sci-fi convention called WonderFest. What do they do there? It's basically a model convention, like sci-fi models and stuff on display. And, okay, cool. How do you guys know each other? Friends. Been friends for years. Where are you from? It says on our fucking passport. But okay, I'm from London and Sarnia. All right, cool. Bye. All right, dickhead. No, they were really good letting us into the States. And then on the way back, he's like, so where have you been? Louisville, we were at a convention. Cool. All right. Anything to declare? Any alcohol, tobacco, firearms, blah, blah, blah. That shit. It's like, no, we don't actually. He's like, cool. How much are you bringing across today? One was like, Pete was like 480, I think. Bappy was 460, and I had about 450 as well. He's like, you got receipts for all that stuff? We're like, not really. It's a convention. Some people offer you receipts, a lot of people don't. And he's like, all right, cool. Welcome back, kind of thing. So yeah, the border was no problem at all. It was kind of fun. Terrence Childs, I'm not sure who would win between that in a matchup. Probably the Babylon 5-1. Ooh, and Henchman is here, my buddy Dan. How's it going, Dan? Oh, fancy Crown Royal label. I know, right? Terrence Childs, USS Defiant version versus a White Star. Who do you think would win? I don't know, nor do I care, but I like the White Star. I don't like the Defiant so much, so I'm going to vote for the White Star. Please don't drink that stuff. Have a nice tall glass of water, please. I've already had quite a bit of water since I've been back, so no. Josh Farrow, glad to catch a live stream. Cap, hope your day is going well. It is, my friend, it is. Fleet Paw throws in $20. Take some of the peach, Foley. Take some of the shit I drink all the goddamn time and not enjoy the apple, which I barely ever get. All right, I will do what you command. By your command. I also saw original toys for the Battlestar Galactica Viper and Cylon Raider in the boxes, which I've always wanted. And I asked the guy how much those were. They're $250 a piece. I was like, oh, that's nice. Bye. That was a little bit like, the fuck? Anyway, cheers. Thank you, Fleet Paw. Oh, that feels good. That's kind of orgasmic. That was good. Thank you. Fleet Paw, I'm going to help Foley with his bad decisions. First shot, blood goes to me. Yes. Paul Hitchcock, X-Wing has shield. Star Fury does not. X-Wing wins. Okay, then I would vote for the X-Wing as well. Jeff Sturm, I can smell the Crown Royal through the computer. Then you have a very sophisticated and cool computer. Eric Martin, still waiting for my party invite, Cap, LOL. Well, for your backyard party invite. Last time I saw you, I said, we got to do that. And you're like, yeah, whenever I find the time. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck, you'll let me know then when you can do it. You're pretty much an open invitation. You can ask, like, I'm free this day. Can I come over then? And I'll be like, no, there's a thing happening. Or, no, I don't feel like it. Or, hell yeah, come on over. So it's up to you, my friend. All right. Finally, let's move on to the next thing. As always, love hanging out with John Eaves. Talked to John Eaves quite a bit this weekend, multiple different conversations. His wife and his daughter were there. His daughter had a model in the contest. His wife's fantastic. John's like, hey, if you're ever in the Vegas area, come by, stop by my place. And I'm like, cool. Anyway, I was hanging out at his booth and gonna buy 3 prints. And the machine thing wasn't working for the credit cards. So I'm like, I gotta go get cash. And he's like, you're not going anywhere. So I didn't pay for these because he didn't want me to pay for them. So anyway, got a Encounter at Genesis picture, and it's signed. He signed all of them to my great friend Stuart. Love you, buddy. John Eaves. So that's that one. I also, of course, because we're Trekyards, snagged the blueprints for the Enterprise F. And this one is signed to the mighty Stuart. John Eaves. To the mighty Stuart. He just signed these and did his own thing with the signing of them. And I was happy for it. Every time he always signs something really cool. I've got a bunch of prints from him. When we did our Mission America trip and we met him at Doug Drexler's place with Rick Sternbach, he brought like a whack load of posters that were all signed and personalized. So, and lastly, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one that was on his table. The Kobayashi Maru. Isn't that beautiful? And this one is signed to Stewart with a little exclamation point, his signature, and then a little, he draws little like starships. This is supposed to be a starship down there. So those are my John Eaves prints. Okay, good. There we go. I'll keep these safe. These gotta go with all my other John Eaves prints, but eventually I need to frame all this shit and put it on the wall when I get my new area downstairs. Ray Rivera. Ray Rivera, that's it. $20, and now chase the peach down with some apple. Oh yeah, these are brand new. These none of them have been broken into yet. I'm breaking the seals on these bitches. Thank you, Ray. All right. Oh, it smells so good. The apple's so good, man. The apple doesn't fall far from the bottle, as they say. I don't know. Do they say that? Probably not. Anyway. All right. So, cheers to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the apple. You're like Eve. Evil. That's good shit, by the way. I just came to that realization. Is evil called evil because of Eve? Because Eve tempted Adam? So Eve, evil? I mean, maybe. All right, moving on. Shea Locomotive Productions. The only stuff I bought was the little model of the Gortingo ship for $20 and the Book of Prometheus. Nice. I didn't buy as much as I thought I would, but that's another story. Hypno says, sweet. Yes. Fleetpaw says, does John's daughter have his skill? Yes, she built a house for a diorama thing. She's 21, by the way, and she's super nice. She's a super sweet girl. And John's wife is fantastic as well. So they're great people. And yes, she does have her father's skill, and she also has a sense of humor, and she doesn't get embarrassed by him. She's kind of like my daughter, Cassie. Cassie will hang out with me, and I'll try to embarrass her, and I can't because she knows that, I'm her dad, and she loves me. So, yeah. John was chatting with us, and his daughter was just there chatting right away. It was great. So, Shea Locomotive Productions. John was super busy every time I walked by. Yeah, his booth is always busy. More so than Rick's for some reason, and I don't know why. John got a lot more prints of things, though, like a lot more art prints. So maybe that's why. Rick's more like technical things, and, I don't know. Danny Janie puts in $20. Awesome merch cap. And I guess I get to pick apple or peach. So that's good. Holy shit. That's almost gonna be more apple for me. Because, like I said, I rarely partake of the apple. But cheers. If anybody knows the origins of the word evil, if it's related to Eve, let me know. Because women. Goddamn women. Making men's lives miserable since the beginning of time. I mean, depending on your belief, it could have been a dinosaur. Who knows? Cheers. Don't want to get into the whole science versus religion thing. I'm not really religious, so which path I choose. However, each their own. Do what you gotta do. Interpret it any way you wish to interpret it. Earth was created in 7 days or 6 days. 6 days, like 6 days, I guess. He took 7th off or some shit. Earth was created in 6 days. Nowhere does it say how long a day was. So he created animals. Those were the dinosaurs. A couple millions of years for them. Then he moved on. It's fine. It's fine. We can all get along. But anyway, cheers. That's too much talk about that already. That could be a whole discussion. We're not going to get into it. Cool. Falls right into the grass. Yes. Fleet Paw says, so I'm definitely going next year because fuck missing out again. How much money should I bring to fuck around with to buy stuff? My God, Fleet Paw. Well, the weekend passes with VIP, which means you get into the dealer room 2 hours before everybody else on Saturday. Get in at 8 instead of 10. So you should come Friday, by the way, buy your passes on Friday. Anyway, that's $65, I believe. And then food, travel money, and then honestly, I don't know what to tell you. I probably spent about 500 or 600 ish. But I had a lot more allocated. I thought I was going to spend a lot more than I did. But it's one of those things, you go around, you look, you're like, ooh, I'm tempted to buy that. I'm going to move on, though, and do something else. But then you get busy, and then you go back to it, and you're like, do I need it? Not really. Some things you really need, that's why you grab them right away, like my Holy Grail piece. But at least 500 or 600 bucks, I think. And again, if you have self-control and don't want to buy every goddamn thing you see, you should be fine with that. You might even go home with most of it. I don't know. Don't ask me how much you should take. I'm not good with that kind of shit. Evil Eve. Estimate. You'll be able to tell me if it's a good deal or not. It's a fantastic deal. If you just go for the admission, like for price of admission, just all the shit you see, yeah, that's worth it alone. So it's what you spend in the dealer's room that's the fucking key. So someone get him to do half and half shots, please. I actually want to see his reaction to my shirt both together. Ooh, peach and apple, that might be good. Captain, did you eat at Culver's while you were there? I didn't. It was delicious. At Culver's. No, I did not. I went to Loche, though. Loche is a fantastic Mexican restaurant. It's in an old church. It's got beautiful stained glass. It's got a huge, like, sugar skulls paintings, like Mardi Gras paintings on each side. It's beautiful in there. The second time I went, we went there last year as well. But I went to a few different barbecue places, you know. Captain Foley, I wanted to ask you this, even though the last episode of Picard Season 3 was months ago. Why did Terry Metellus have the Enterprise fly through the Borg cube like an X-Wing through the Death Star? Don't know. Because he thought it would look cool. Was it a joke? I mean, some people might see it that way. I think he just wanted to do something fun and action-packed. He was kind of having fun playing in the sandbox. So I don't begrudge the guy for it. Shayla Locomotive Productions, trust me, the more money, the better. And yes, early pass on Friday. Yeah, buy the early pass on Friday. Buy your passes on Friday. So I don't know if you can buy them online. People always line up. I didn't have to pay for a pass this year. Again, it's good to be the captain. I had a staff guest pass. How'd that happen? No one will ever know. It's fine. Anyhow, that gave me early access to the dealer's room as well. But anyway, yeah, get your shit on Friday, and then you get early access to the dealer's room, which is 8 o'clock. The dealer's room opens at 8 on Saturday, 10 p.m. for the general public. So if you don't get the VIP early access, you gotta wait till 10, and by then, something you might have really wanted, it might be gone. So you decide, Fleet Paw. Olam Drab says, wonder if there was a Culver's back there, but there must have been some along the way if he was driving. I don't remember ever seeing a Culver's. I've never seen that. I mean, we stopped and ate at Waffle House, which was great. We, obviously Cracker Barrel. I didn't go to Cracker Barrel this year, but I've gone in previous years. There's so many places that we've eaten when we're down there, so. Trekyards says, I can't wait for whatever Comic-Con. Got loads of Goonies cast and Paul Wesley, aka the new James T. Kirk. Eric Martin, you are too entertaining. I'm not getting any work done. Well, fuck me. I'm so sorry. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about things, but I don't know what things. I need to bore people into submission so that they do their goddamn work. Either go do your work or don't. I mean, I'm going to be entertaining. That's my job. Josh Farrow, I'm looking for some books that are discontinued. I was wondering if you know any good websites to find hard to get books. Depends on the book. I mean, WonderFest has a fantastic bookseller who's also on eBay, which I don't have the information. Shit, I don't have his business card. I do have his business card, it's just not here. Fuck. I could have told you what to, I'll show you the books in a minute, but he's on eBay. His prices on eBay are the same as they are here. You do make an offer and it's posted for more than it is, but you make an offer at a lower price and you'll see some of the prices of some of the books. So that's a good place to get. And I got one that's really fantastic, which we'll get into in just a second. So Josh, pay attention. I'll get there in a minute. Hold on. Paul Hitchcock, according to the Magic Box, there is no connection between evil and Eve. Evil has origin in Old Germanic, and Eve originates from Hebrew. Eve. Oh, evil. Come on, it's connected. Trekyards, did you catch the Starfield presentation, Cap? I don't know what that is. Cosmo, any opinion about the UFO whistleblower that was allegedly, USA allegedly had alien crafts and alien bodies? I hope disclosure is close. Any opinion? Yeah, I want to believe him. I want to believe, as they say. And I think he's probably accurate. So there you go. Eric Epperling, how about an all logic Captain Foley? That'd be boring as fuck, man. Why is this light off? I just realized that. There we go. The nightlight aspect was off. My upper light. I didn't like that. Shea Locomotive Productions. I actually bought and looked around all before my early 2 hours were up, and I ate Waffle House as well Saturday before I got there. Nice. Yeah, I go to the dealer room multiple times during the weekend and make multiple passes and see different things each time, kind of thing. And my method is I always go in, go to the right, go down through the middle aisle, up through the last aisle, and then hit the left part when you first come in, because it's actually just kind of shit. It's not the best, that one aisle, but anyway. So that's why I always hit it last. But I always go and check out all the booze real quick. Nice cursory glance. If there's something I really want, I'll snag it. Otherwise, it's cursory glance. Ooh, I'm interested in that. That's interesting, whatever. Then I go around, check out everything, then go back around for a more scrutinized view, go do other shit, come back, kind of go more targeted to more of the booths that I like instead of like looking at all of them. Plus, I had to make a video for you assholes, so I had to. I'm just kidding. Had to get a lot of footage as well. So anyway, a Vulcan Foley, logical. Raymond Anders says I talked with Bill George, his stuff for hours, and talked with George Bailey about his only on-screen Sergeant 4 as the wheelman on the whaleboat. Oh yes indeed. Bill George is great. I was hanging out with Bill George this weekend too, Raymond. Dave Thompson, try Tony Paco's in Toledo next year. Okay. I will never fucking remember that. Josh Farrow, I'm looking for some anime books for Naruto data books in English. He might have that kind of stuff, I'm not sure. Yes, I ran into you, Cap, looking at the wannabe Foley class, Federation class model. Nice. Trekyards, I Facebooked you. You should check it out. Wow. Okay, I'll do that later. Fleet Paw says I thought about $4 to $500 was for spending, was going to fly down for like $200 round trip, and was lodging at the venue is like what, $300 for the weekend, $200 for food, I think. Well, the Crown The Crown Plaza has a WonderFest block of rooms, which is a special WonderFest price, which I can't remember what the fucking price is now. I paid for one room from Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So 4 nights. I paid $740 US. One of those nights was the regular rate of 198, and then the rest were the WonderFest rate, I think of 160 something. But the WonderFest block only goes on at a certain time, and there's only so many, so you got to kind of get in the window to get those. But that's also 4 nights. It's not like if you're coming down on Friday, which you should, to be there for to get the tickets on Friday and then Saturday, and if you're staying till Sunday, so that's 2 nights. So yeah, you'll pay like half of $740, whatever the fuck that is. I can't math. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna advise you on finances. I shouldn't tell you what I paid for shit, but here we are. Anyway, there you go. Eric Martin, Strange New Worlds on Thursday. I'm aware. And hopefully it'll be boring and non-entertaining so you can get some fucking work done. Because heaven forbid it be entertaining and you actually enjoy watching something and not get any work done. Because and I'll hear about it. It was so entertaining. I was sitting on the couch eating cheesies and scratching my balls that I didn't get no work done. If it wasn't entertaining and just monotone bullshit, then I could get some work done. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be really entertaining and you're going to be in shit. I'm just kidding. I love you, Eric. Robert Westfall. Someone quick. He's sobering. Get him a drink to wetten his whistle. Robert. Eric Epperlin. Captain. Paramount Plus is making all of the Star Trek Strange New World seasons 1 episode free to view on YouTube. Nice. Fleet Potter was in $20, half and half. Let's see what it does to you. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, so half Crown Royal apple. Oh, that's about half. I caught that one. This fucking apple wants to jump right out of the bottle, I'm telling you. And half Crown Royal peach. That's the Trekyards Command Limited Reserve Captain Foley edition of Crown Royal Peach. I'm gonna mix that with the apple. This should be pretty interesting, actually. This is Robert Westfall's idea, by the way. Robert Westfall, if it sucks, I'm coming after you. I've had so much fucking alcohol this weekend. This is nothing. Wow. I was up till... What fucking night was that? Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night, I was up till fucking 6 a.m. hanging out with some motherfuckers, having a fucking great old time. There's a whole story there. Anyhow, cheers. So half apple, half peach. Honestly, the apple smell overrides the peach. The peach doesn't have a very strong odor, but the apple is very prominent. So let's see how this goes. Robert, look at you saying, oh, yeah. This better be poking good. That's intriguing. That has the sudden like onrush of apple, and it just tastes like Crown Royal apple. And then right at the end, there's this little, hi, I'm a peach and I'm here too. And it's like, And now I got like I can taste both. I got both apple and peach going on. And I can select it. Like, oh, the apple, there it is. There's the apple flavor. There's the peach. It's pretty good. Good call, Robert. Thank you, Fleet Paw. Trek or not, does Elite Force 2 still run on modern Windows? The fuck if I know. It should. I know you can get Elite Force from good old gaming that plays on modern PCs, but I don't know about Elite Force 2. I think they have it as well. Shrek or not, I have it somewhere, but no drive in which to place. And the ancient spinny circular artifact. Shay's Locomotive Productions. I stayed nearby for 160 for 2 nights. Yeah, but nearby is nearby. There's nothing like being at the Crown. The Crown is fucking great, and to just be at the same venue or the same place as the venue is fucking fantastic. So yeah, there's a few places right nearby, like just right next door, or just down the road a little. That is not that far of a walk. But remember, it's fucking Louisville in June, so it can be pretty hot and brutal to walk. So I'm just saying, sometimes just being at the venue is where you want to where you want to be. I'm just fucking saying. That's all. Leads less than 10 minutes away. Yeah. Trek or not, Captain, I believe I speak for everyone here, sir, when I say to hell with our work. Yes, Trek or not, I agree. Fleet Pod, no, it just gives me an idea of what I need to save for next year. How much OT is working shit. Oh. But you need $1,000 then, because I expect you to take me out to a really fancy fucking restaurant. I mean, Joe did. He took me to like this, like, I forget the fucking name of the place now. But it's like the place where they bring the big slabs of meat to your table and they cut the shit off and you like have a little place or a little coaster. And if you want more meat, you just leave it on green. And if you want them to stop, you turn it to red. I can't remember what kind of restaurant that's called now, but yeah, have lots of money. Tell them, Cap. Raymond Anders, I pay under $600 Thursday through Monday for gas. For gas was 115. Paid under 600 for Thursday to through Monday. You paid under 600? Were you staying at the Crown? I don't know if you were staying at the Crown there, Raymond. I mean, you might have been, but goddamn, son. You can get deals through the TripAdvisor apps and shit like that too, which are probably better deals than the WonderFest block. But you know, I want to support the WonderFest idea there, so I get those. Eric Epperling, I just found out Carol Kane is the new engineer of the Enterprise. You're just finding that out now? Fuck, son, get with the program. We knew that before season 1 ended. But hi, welcome to the party. Yes, Carol Kane. She's like 70 something, I think, but she looks fantastic. Robert Westfall, phew, live to die another year. That's true. Good job, Robert. You did a good thing. Shay Locomotive Productions, I plan on going next year. We can do a dinner on me to talk more. Yeah. Problem with that is everybody wants a little piece of the action when it comes to Captain Foley. Like, I had to duck out for a lunch with somebody because they wanted to have lunch with me. And then literally like half an hour later, somebody was like, can I buy you lunch? And I'm like, no, I just ate, but I'll have like a drink. And then of course my regular friends that I go down with, who, you know, sometimes have the transportation to get where we need to go. Plus, you know, they also hang out with the people that I hang out with every year. So finding time to juggle going out with certain people is difficult. Plus there's also different pockets and groups of people that go out. Like the ILM guys will all go out together, and Rick Sternbach will go with a certain group as well. So if you want to hang out with Rick, you got to go with that group. And it's a hassle to decide where to eat every fucking year. So yes, I would love to sit down and chat with people. However, it's only one weekend, and it's a very limited amount of time and a very maximum amount of people in some cases. So sitting down at the restaurant that they have there and having a coffee, or sitting in the lobby and having a coffee or something along those lines, 100%. But to go off site has to kind of be planned ahead of time, because I just need to know who I'm going with. If I didn't drive, I need to know how I'm going to get there and when I'll be back, because like I said, there's other shit I got to do. There's panels I want to see. There's, you know, chats or panels that I need to help with. People want a piece of the captain, and I don't blame them, because I got some sexy pieces. And Norm from Tested was there. I don't know if you know tested.com, but that's Adam Savage's YouTube channel. And you know Norm, the guy with the glasses. He was there. He was talking to Bill Krause. He talked to a bunch of other people, and he also talked to my buddy Blappy. My buddy Blappy brought a Falke model, fucking Falke. It's some kind of anime ship. I don't fucking know what the fuck it is. Anyway, and he had it painted in like Gulf racing livery colors. So Norm wanted to talk to him about that. So there's a complete interview of Blappy on that'll be on Tested at some point, as well as the Bill Krause interview. Now they were also talking to the ILM guys and whatever. Like Tested got a lot of mileage out of WonderFest. I got my picture with Norm and stuff like that. So it was pretty great. And yeah, I just want to throw that in there. So if you're subscribed to tested.com, which is Adam Savage's YouTube channel, keep an eye out for the WonderFest content. There will be a lot of good stuff. Got to meet Josh, the cameraman, and Norm, and it was fantastic. And then, like I said, I was there. I actually had to help Blappy prep for his interview with them, and then got behind the scenes footage for my channel, which will be on my video tomorrow, my 2-hour long video. Like I said, it's a complete adventure with Captain Foley. It's the whole WonderFest adventure with Captain Foley, 2 hours. So if you're not into that kind of thing, like I said, I will be doing just the models video as well, so you guys can just appreciate the models. But if you want the full adventure, it's there. And I got behind the scene footage of the Tested interview. So when you watch the Tested interview on YouTube, you can go to my channel and then watch the behind the scenes interview, and you can see the cameraman, you can see the footage for their channel. It's all like meta and shit. So what I'm saying is I'm pretty busy at WonderFest, either with obligations or helping out with things or just making time to talk to certain individuals. And it's a lot of time it's hard to juggle. Like I wish I had more time with Raymond Anders when I was there this weekend. I wish I could have stopped by and chatted with him and actually got some footage with him. Maybe we did talk about his ship for a little bit, but I forgot to fucking film it because I'm an idiot. Because I would have loved to have him in the video. But I got a little bit of a chance to talk to him. I got to sign his one picture that he wanted. He had George Takei and stuff that had signed it as well. And I'm like, you're going to fucking make me ruin this with my fucking useless signature. But here you go. Sign that. And anyway, the problem is there's never enough time at WonderFest. You always miss out on something, miss out on a panel because 2 panels that you want to watch both, they overlap time-wise or whatever. There's always something you're missing out on. So you got to maximize your time and your whatever at WonderFest. And it's a struggle sometimes. It's a struggle. All right, moving on. Oh, Shay, you didn't have to retract the comment. I would love to, chat with you and sit down for sure. But Fleet Paw says, wait a minute, you owe me a raise. Shouldn't you be taking me out to a fancy restaurant? Yes, I would absolutely do that. Yeah, I'm very generous when I'm down there if I have money on my cards. This year I was in a very good place and I could afford to be a little bit thrift or spendy, whatever, not thrifty, but whatever the opposite of thrifty is. Some years it's a little tight, so we'll have to see. I would absolutely pay for a fancy dinner for you. Absolutely, sir, yes. You could just hop in the car with me and my buddies like Blap and Pete, and we head off and you can join us, and I'm sure they'd love to get to meet you and hang out with you. So absolutely, yes, I do owe you a dinner. You're right, I owe you a raise, 100%. You don't owe me fucking anything, so, but still bring lots of money because it's WonderFest. Raymond Anders says, Super 8 2 nights was free. Nice. That's fucking fancy. Ray Rivera, that sounds like a Brazilian steakhouse. That's it, thank you. Where they stuff you with all kinds of meats until you flip the card or keel over, whichever occurs first. Yeah, a Brazilian steakhouse. Thank you. I just couldn't remember the name of it. Thank you. Robert Westfall, are you talking about their Wagyu beef? I know some guy who might know the restaurant. I don't know what Wagyu beef is, so no. Dave Thompson says, my wife and I stayed at the same hotel with Starbase Indy, had their conventions. Nice. Donnie Pearson says, I'm so ready for the Strange New season. I'm so happy for you. Shay Locomotive Productions. I got to meet Blappy too. Did you really? Okay. I know you came up to me and said, I'm Shay Locomotive Productions. Like, oh, okay, cool. but I don't remember your face or your name, unfortunately. I feel like an idiot. Was Bloppy with me when you talked to me? Bloppy's a good guy. Like I said, if you want to see the experience and you want to get a feel for what Bloppy's like, watch my video tomorrow. Anyhow. Hypno Amber, my 2 youngest spawn are going to a con for STEM and makers, and those guys will be there. They are super excited. They love that channel. Oh, for tested? Yeah. Fleet Paw says, tight is it's good for some things. Money is not one of them. I was going to make that joke when I was saying it at the time, but you know what? I figured I'd take the high road, the classy road. Leave it to my moderators to come along and just say, nah. Thanks, Fleet Paw. Robert Westfall, the antonym of thrifty might be extravagant. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. But not extravagant doesn't even work. Generous, I guess, would be a good one. I like to. I don't think I'd ever be extravagant. Like, I wouldn't buy many precious things and like wear them down the hallway. Like, look at my extravagance. No, that's not me. I mean, I would buy some shit for me, but it'd be for me and nobody would see it. Or I would be generous and, like I bought Sam the Prometheus things for his birthday and shit like that. So I don't know. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. But thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. Raymond Andrews says, White Castle. Oh, yes. I wanted to hit up White Castles this year, and I did not get a chance. But White Castles is shit. White Castles go right through you. I heard that so many times. I don't fucking care. I fucking love White Castle burgers. You know what? I wish we could buy the frozen ones. You guys have frozen fucking White Castle burgers that you throw in the microwave for 5 fucking seconds, and you got a White Castle burger. We don't have that shit up here. We had it once. I found it once at a Walmart up here, and I fucking bought the shit, and I loved it. I saw them on the way down there. They were at a variety store on the way down, which means I can't buy them because then I have nowhere to freeze them or keep them frozen until I get fucking home. And I didn't find any on the way home anywhere we stopped, so I didn't know the fucking White Castle burgers. So yes, I know White Castle burgers aren't good for you and they're fucking garbage and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's make fun of Olive Garden too while we're at it. I fucking love Olive Garden. You know what? And I love White Castle. And it's considering we don't fucking have any here, I want to eat White Castle when I go down to the States. So fuck you guys that say White Castle's garbage. Oh, yo. I mean, even my friend Blappy this year, I was like, I want to go to White Castle if I get a chance. He's like, oh, White Castle goes through me like shit through a goose. I was like, I don't fucking care. Taco Bell does the same thing, but I fucking love Taco Bell. Anyway, regardless, where the fuck were we? What happened? Oh, White Castle next year. Yes. Raymond Andrews, yes. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. I apologize. Josh Farrow, I watched the episode of TNG Relics that is in my top 10 favorite episodes. Oh, Scotty. That's a great episode. Yeah. Casey Stewart and Shaylin Water Productions, same person. She was Captain Casey Stewart. I remember. Now I remember real good. Thanks, man. Fleet Paw, I don't mind saving you the embarrassment. LOL, it's my pleasure to do so. Hypno Amber, White Castle is the best. Art Westfold, permissions to disembark and go to bed, One Capitan. 8:10 here now. Permission granted, Robert. Get the fuck off my ship. Fleet Paw says, rant alert. Yeah, pretty much. Shay Locomotive Productions, I'd buy you White Castle. Hell yeah, you would. Boxes. I know you can get boxes of fucking fucking little sliders. You fucking eat them. Oh, motherfucker. You get fucking drunk. Hell yeah. It's a fucking good night, I'm telling you. There's a reason. There's a fucking reason I got this belly. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out. I mean, I could suck it in, but check that shit. I fucking love food and burgers and shit. It's bad for me. Just did that to freak out Eric. Don't worry. Raymond Andrews, Walmart, White Castle is not the real thing. I don't give a flying fuck. Raymond, I don't give a shit. You know what? It's better than nothing, and it's close enough to the real thing that I can throw it in my fucking microwave and eat that shit in literally less than a minute. I fucking love that shit. I don't want to hear. That's the other thing. I don't want to hear. The frozen stuff's not the same as this. I don't care. You know what? It's fucking branded White Castle. It's going to be fucking White Castle. It's fine. It's better than the nothing that we get up here. No White Castles at all up here. Not a fucking one. Hear the crickets? Is there a White Castle out there? Yeah, no. They're fucking American only. And I hate you assholes for it. I'd rather have a White Castles than a Tim Hortons. And I'm fucking Canadian. I love Tim Hortons. But god damn it, I love White Castle more. So, fuck Tim Hortons. Get the fuck off of every goddamn city block in my goddamn city. Get me one White Castle anywhere within a fucking hour-long drive, and I'd be fucking happy. That'd be a trade that I'd be willing to make. Fucking get on it. Sorry. I'm passionate about my White Castle burgers. I got a White Castle coffee mug downstairs that I have to look at some mornings because my Enterprise mug or my Trekyards mug is dirty. So you know what? I need to use the fucking White Castle mug, and I pull it up with coffee in it, and I see the fucking White Castle logo on it, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm drinking fucking coffee out of a White Castle mug. It ain't fucking White Castle burgers. Motherfucker. Don't. I heard Taco Bell. Where do you stand on the Mexican pizza? I don't know if I've ever tried the Mexican pizza, nor do I know if Canadian Taco Bell has it. You guys don't have the same shit at your Taco Bell as we do. We have something called loaded fries, which has like cheese, ground beef, sour cream, green onions, and it's fucking great. You guys only have the cheese fries, I think. So, or actually, your fries don't even have cheese on them. Your fries come in like a container, like a fucking fry container, like fries. That's not what fries are at Taco Bell. Ours come in like a little platter tray. You can get cheese on it. You get fucking all shit on it. So I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I don't think I've tried the Mexican pizza. Stern Von Alk, if you love Taco Bell, try Del Taco. It is Taco Bell with the sauce. When the sauce came in little cups. Okay. Hypno Amber, geez, you're making me hungry. And all my microwave White Castle is gone. Needed a sad face and not a laughy face, which makes you think you're serious, that you don't have any microwave White Castle that you eat on a pretty regular basis. Or, you know, if it was a smiley face, you'd be like, you can't have any. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Go to your fucking Walmart and buy them. Go to your variety store. Go to your fucking gas station. I found it at a gas station on the way down. Like, you serious? I can't buy that right now because it's going to sit in the fucking car all goddamn weekend or in the hotel room and it's going to thaw the fuck out. Not that it matters. You could probably thaw that shit out and then refreeze that shit. You're not going to get salmonella or anything like that. But still, goddamn, I'm not going to fucking store food that long. So, anyway, I looked for some on the way back. What I'm saying is, me and Sylvie need to make a trip down to Port Huron, across the border, go to the States and buy us up some American shit. Moving on. Fleet Paw, you got me laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. You're going to have a great time at WonderFest. You think this is funny? Holy fuck, man. Shea Locomotive Productions. Next year, try Culver's butter burgers. They are delicious. Oh, this fucking Culver's. I've never once seen a Culver's. Or is it Culver's? I don't recall seeing a Culver's ever. Obi-Wan, $10. Love me some White Castle. Stranger Worlds is looking so good. Or is looking good. Yeah, that's right. The so good was White Castle. I'm like, yeah, White Castle's so fucking good. But anyway, yeah, Stranger World is looking good. I'm looking forward to it. It is next 2 days away. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. So it's almost here. It's almost Stranger Worlds Day. Yeah! That's where Captain Christopher Pike comes down your chimney, gives you a phaser and a communicator and shit. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. 2 more sleeps. Actually, 1 more sleep if I don't go to bed early tomorrow night. I could actually just stay up and watch it. I just got back from WonderFest. Usually WonderFest is like the first weekend in June, which I would have had all this shit done. But no, I got home yesterday, didn't do fucking much of anything when I got home, just kind of relaxed and chilled and unpacked and shit like that. Didn't even unpack everything. I still had shit packed up. But you know what? And today, right away, go and make a goddamn coffee in the morning, which my morning is like 9:30 today. It should have been later, but anyway, make a coffee, sit on the couch for 5 seconds, and go, fuck, I got to transfer a lot of videos. So I went downstairs, transferred them from my phone using Send Anywhere to my computer. That's fine. It took a little bit of time. Then I'm like, fuck, now they're in movie format, which doesn't work well in my photo edit or my video editor. So now I got to use a converter, Wondershare converter, to convert that shit from MOV files, MOV files, to MP4s. That takes fucking forever. So I'm like waiting for it. And it's like fucking 8 gigabytes of shit that has to be converted, all little clips and shit. It's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. So you know what? Those are all going into my finished renders folder. Fine, whatever. There's some in there. Let's start. Let's start the fucking editing of the video. So I like, boo, start pulling shit in. Now the fucking thing is with the Wondershare, this is a total off the fucking cuff rant. I'm sorry. The Wondershare converter puts shit in the folder in the way that in the format that it's when it was converted. So it doesn't follow the structure, like the numbering system of my files. So they're all fucking all over the place. If it's a short clip, it's done really quick. If it's a long clip, it's done like way back here where it should have been done, like inserted in here. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm looking through the folder going, and because I have an iPhone, not only are they movie files, but the fucking files are image 00 or 01064 or whatever. But if you take a picture between videos, that takes up the next chunk of number, right? Like if I did a video, it was like 11, let's say. Video's 11. Take a picture, that's 12. Take another video, that's 13. So it's like, even though they're different file formats, the names are different. So now I got to go into my finished renders folder where nothing's in order because it's whenever it was converted, and it's still converting on the fly as I'm going. I'm pulling shit into the editing software from the finished renders folder, which I never do because I put the stuff in the finished renders folder in like the WonderFest folder or whatever folder I'm working on. That way it's all fucking in the correct order, right? But no, I can't do that right now because they're not all finished rendering or converting. So you know what I do? I just fucking go into the finished renders file and or folder. Oh my God, pull the shit over, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can't find the next number in the lineup. Then I have to go back to the original folder that they were transferred from my phone in and go, okay, look, the video files are here, and they're only video files. Video file, okay, no, it skips 2. That means there's 2 pictures between videos. So now I got to go find that one, and it's not in fucking numerical order. So, point I'm trying to make is, I don't know. Was I trying to make a point? Let's see. I don't fucking know. Regardless. Oh yeah, I don't have time to do things. I don't know. Videos would normally be done by now. I can't fucking remember. I was trying to make a point, but anyway, regardless, I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to fucking get the video. I worked all day on this video because I had so much fucking footage. It is now rendering. It should be done by now, which means I can upload it, but I also need a thumbnail, and I'm waiting on a thumbnail from Matt Boardman, who didn't get me a fucking thumbnail today. So now I'm like, fuck, I can't even upload it. If I do upload it, I want a thumbnail. Speaking of Fleetpot, can you message Matt and ask him if he has my thumbnail? I'd really appreciate that. Because I've already bugged him once today. So anyway, anyhow, yeah, so there's that thing. So yeah, tomorrow's video will be up. It just won't be up at the regular time. It's usually released at 8 a.m., but it's not going to be. Not no more, motherfucker. It's going to be uploaded. Because I could go downstairs and upload it to the channel tonight before I go to bed. But I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to just upload it tomorrow morning, wait for the HD to upload, and then release it probably afternoon, early afternoon. Regardless, I don't know what prompted all this. And I'm going to be busy with Strange New Worlds on Thursday. So, I mean, fuck. There you go. Josh Farrow, in the States, Tim Hortons lasted like 2 months and they all went out of business. Don't know. Didn't know they're still around. Fuck you. Didn't know they're still around. They're fucking everywhere. They're fucking on every city block of this goddamn country. Fuck you. Tim Hortons didn't fucking last long. You know what? Krispy Kreme donuts came up here, didn't fucking last long. You know what? Olive Garden came up here, didn't fucking last long. Even though they're fucking good things, they just didn't work in this economy. Fucking Target came up here and didn't fucking last long. Target replaced Zellers for fuck's sakes. And Zellers is fucking fantastic. But no, Target lasted a couple years. Fucking no Targets up here because they failed because they're an American company. I don't know how that works because they're fucking awesome. I love Target. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. And I loved fucking Olive Garden. But you know what? God damn it. They didn't fucking last long up here. So your fucking Tim Hortons didn't last long because fuck you. That's why. And you know what? There are still some Tim Hortons in Ohio and shit. So don't even start on me with that shit. So those are Tim Hortons over in the UK now. And they're not the same Tim Hortons. They don't have the same fucking menu options. But they have a fucking Tim Hortons name. Anyway. Yes, Renee, we had a fucking Olive Garden. There was one in Stratford, and I believe there was one in Kitchener. There was one in London, that's for sure. There was Olive Gardens years ago. Yes, 100%. And we had a Krispy Kreme in London. I fucking love Krispy Kreme donuts. You can still get Krispy Kreme donuts here, but they don't have a storefront, really. So it's kind of weird. Anyway. I need a drink. That's what I need. Fuck you guys. Josh didn't know Tim Hortons just sit around. Fuck you. There's so many Tim Hortons around here, it's not even funny. Literally on every goddamn fucking street corner you find a Tim Hortons. Some are better than others. Some are better run. Some have better staff. Some have better quality food. I don't know. Anyway. What the fuck are we talking? WonderFest. Hi. Ray Rivera. Now you're making me crave some White Castle, but I'm in Florida. There's no White Castle. Oh, ha 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 ha! Fuck you, Florida. You're same as Canada. You don't get no fucking White Castle. Ha ha, bitch. Anyway, at least you don't have to go through customs if you want to go across the border to buy some. You can just fucking drive to another state. You know, I could literally drive down to like fucking Michigan and find a White Castle, but I got to deal with fucking customs each way. Why are you coming to our country? Because I fucking want to. Get the fuck out of my way. Why are you coming back to our country? What did you buy? Can we tax any of the stuff you bought? Yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with customs when I go to fucking get some goddamn burgers. So you can drive to another state and not have to fucking deal with that shit. So don't give me this, Florida didn't have no White Castle. Too fucking bad for you guys. Go fucking drive to a state that does. It's not that fucking far. You can do it. Oh, I'm in a mood, man. I'm fucking on a roll now. All right. Hypno Amber. My favorite burger is down in New Mexico called Blake's Lotta Burger. Their green chili burger is the best. Is the best. Very nice. Let's make a drink. How's it going, Clifton? Good to see you, my friend. Anyway, how was the Canadian Embassy? Fucking awesome. It was fantastic this year. So many people stopped by. More than usual, and it was really good. The only thing that sucked was on Sunday night. It fucking rained, like thunderstorm rain. And it was shitty. We were standing on the overhangs, and it was just not great. It didn't last long, but it was like put a real damper, get it, damper, on the events of the evening. So you always diss the Canadian Embassy, Cliff. Man, the Canadian Embassy was awesome. It was awesome this year. Fleet Paw Swift back. I wish New York had a Waffle House. Unfortunately, they won't open one here because, one, it's a southern thing, and two, their business model won't let them profit here because taxes and shit. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, taxes and shit. No Mexican pizza, sacrilege. Nah, I mean, they might have it. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a little while, so. Birth defect, Arby's burger. Weirdly good. I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's. I like Arby's burgers. You know what? I really do. With the horsey sauce, that's good shit. They used to have like an Italian, like kind of sub thing, but they don't have that anymore. I really like that. It was kind of like a deli sandwich almost. But honestly, I really do enjoy Arby's. It's pretty good. Am I talking too much? Should I take a pill? I don't know. Raymond Anders says it was first that I've been to White Castle Thursday night. And it was great. Oh, Thursday night was your first time going to White Castle? You didn't include me, motherfucker? Yeah, they're pretty good. Hypno Amber. Yeah, I can at least go to the store and get more. I'll send a kid to do it. Fuck you. You don't even have to, it doesn't have to be 18. Like, you can send him to go buy cigarettes or whatever. It's just like, go buy the, fuck. I hate you all. I hate you all. Anyone that has access to White Castle burgers, I hate you all. Josh Farrow, What is a variety store? A fucking convenience store. It's not that difficult. It's got a variety of items in it for your convenience. Hence, it can be a variety store or a convenience store or a corner store or a gas station. It's all the same shit. It's anything that has a variety of things. How is that fucking complicated? Is that a serious question? Anyway, Fleet Paw. Send the kid. Make them earn their keep. Variety store. A store with assortment of oddities, ends, and various conveniences. Store type items. Yes. Things that are convenient. Yeah, a little overpriced. Higher than they should be for if you could bet them at the regular store. Captain Peckins. They're also open on fucking holidays, which is great. Hence convenient. Convenience store. Convenient. Variety store. A variety of things that you can buy at any goddamn time you wish. It's not rocket science, guys. Captain Peckins. Hey, Captain, how are you this fine? Oh, fuck, great. I still haven't showed you all the shit that I got. I'm still like, there's a pile here. Fucking get to it. Culver's has a blue and white sign, mostly an American Midwest thing, what they're spreading. Okay, like a disease, like an STD. Captain Casey Stewart, remember for 2 months at the rank of ensign. Culver's was a few miles away from the venue. Cool. Well, I've never seen one, so. Trekyards. Spock, the red-nosed reindeer. Ozzy. They've moon files now. They've moon files now. Casey says, next year, Cap, I will buy you White Castle and Culver's and bring it to you. Oh, this guy is going to get a fucking promotion. Hey, Casey Stewart, you the man. Fleet Paw, and here we go again. Rant alert, all hands to rant alert station. I'm way behind in the chat, by the way. Paul Hitchcock, I'm curious if the awesomeness that was the old Trek vibe of Picard Season 3 will affect my perception of strength. No, it probably wouldn't. Lieutenant Raymond Anders, Captain, long weekend, and I'm going to talk to you later. Okay, nice meeting you too, Raymond. Good to see you. Fleet Paw member for 38 months at the rank of commander. Sounds like a fun party. Don't worry, I will make myself useful, whether it be editor, photographer, videographer, etc., because I need to earn my keep while bugging you. LOL. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Don't worry, man. Renee, we had an Olive Garden. Yes, we did. Renee, where's Timmy's? There's Timmy's in the UK now, too? Yes, there is. Easily answered questions. Casey Stewart, we have Tim Hortons in West Virginia as well. There you go, Casey Stewart. Renee, there's a Krispy Kreme in Kitchener. Yes, there is. But there was one in London, a pretty big one a few years ago, and it lasted like two years. Anyway, Sturm Von Alk, this feels like a Snickers commercial. Cap, what, you give me a Snickers, because I fucking could have used a Snickers. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Come on. I'm entertaining when I'm hungry, though, so you don't mind. Birth defect, LOL. Speaking of Krispy Kreme, I know Canada has something about trans fats. Does that change recipes at fast foods? Yes, it does. A lot of the foods don't taste the same up here. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. But yeah, there's that issue. Yes. There's still some Timmy's in New York. Amen. Trek or not, I can confirm I am UK and we have a Timmy's. Yes. But the donuts taste like plastic at times. Yes, like I said, different fucking menus, and just because it's got the name on the outside doesn't mean it's the same heart and soul and taste on the inside. Like, for example, Trekyards. The Canadian version of Trekyards is fucking awesome and entertaining and handsome and sexy as fuck and a really charismatic guy that you'd really want to hang out with. Then there's a UK version of Trekyards. Yes, it's still branded the same Trekyards name and whatever, but it's fucking Samuel. And it's like boring and dull and gets everywhere. It's coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere. Nah. That's a joke, by the way. But seriously, I'm better. Birth defect. Florida is crystals. Same thing as White Castle, apparently. Okay. Casey Stewart. Down at Louisville, the McDonald's sold Krispy Kreme donuts. Mind blown. Trek or not. Although theory goes, McD nabbed their coffee bean supplier. That's not a theory. That's the fucking truth. All right. Tim Hortons used to have a really fucking good coffee. Then Burger King bought out Timmy's. So the company that owns Burger King bought out Timmy's as well. They switched suppliers, so their coffee is no longer the same coffee. So yeah. But as a result, McDonald's uses the same supplier that Tim Hortons used to have for their coffee. So the McDonald's coffee, the McCafe coffee that you get now is the same coffee that Tim Hortons coffee used to be, and Tim Hortons coffee is not as good anymore. So yeah, that's exactly true. But the company that owns Burger King now owns Tim Hortons, and that fucked up their whole situation. So the coffee's not as good anymore, but it's still Tim Hortons. We have fucking loyalty to it, whatever it is, what it is. We pledge an allegiance and all that shit. We can't break our contract. Anyway, moving on. So then you get the fucking McDonald's coffee, which is now far superior. And I really like a McCafe coffee. So yes, but it's what Tim Hortons used to be, at least in Canada. I don't know about the rest of the world. So anyway, fuck you. Sturm von Alk. Crystals in the south. Don't think there are any White Castles south of the Mason-Dixon line. Fleet Pa says, I think the closest Timmy's to me is Syracuse. I'm not a fan, honestly. I love me some Drunken and Krispy Kreme. I find it superior. I love me some Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme. That's because you don't have... Okay, Fleet Pa, I find that fucking insulting. You know why? Because you got fucking American Timmy's, as I just said. That's like UK Trekyards. It's like... Ugh. You need the Canadian version. You need to come up here. When you come and visit, I'll take you to the Canadian Tim Hortons, and you'll see what Tim Hortons is like, except for the coffee, which we just talked about. But other than that, there you go. You're really upset about White Castle? Yes. Fucking come here. Have one in London. I would fucking be there every goddamn week. At least once or twice a week. Geraldine Carstensen, $20. Preach it, Cat. Well, it's a $20 super chat. So that's a drink. I want to go with peach this time because I can. I had 2 shots of the apple and then one of like a mix of the two. And I probably shouldn't still be drinking. I'm still probably fucking hungover from the goddamn weekend. We did a lot of drinking this weekend. Like I said, it was up till 6 a.m. one night. And that's a funny story, by the way. It sounded kind of weird. But anyway, here we go. Cheers to you. I need to show you the rest of my shit. That's what I need to do. Anyway, Mary Lynn, Matt. Okay, since we're talking about food, what type of pizza do you like? New York style or Chicago deep dish? I prefer New York style, honestly. I have had Chicago deep dish from Chicago when I went to visit Joe for the the Star Trek Chicago convention. I went to my buddy Joe's and we got like a really good deep dish pizza. It was really good. But it's fucking too much, man. I can't do it. It's too fucking much. I cannot do it, Captain. I much prefer New York pizza. Boom, there you go. Fuck everybody from Chicago. Well, I'm drab. Though I guess we just like pancakes better in the Northwest too. Pancakes better than what? Birth defect. Chicago is just lasagna. I'm saying it. LOL. I fucking love lasagna. Chicago, come for the food. Stay because you got murdered. Let's Make a Drink. I fucking love hearing from Let's Make a Drink. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel if you haven't already. He's fucking awesome. Anyway, moving on. Best thing ever. Driving to my first WonderFest. Stopped in St. Louis. 10 hours on the road. Hit a White Castle. 12 burgers with cheese. 12 chicken sandwiches with cheese and a Coke. First time to a White Castle in over 12 years. My friend, there is a reason I knew I liked you. When I come visit you again, can we go to White Castle? Do you have a White Castle near your place? Please fucking tell me yes, because I'm going to come visit you sooner than later. I might even have a ticket bought. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you unless I would give you the dates and stuff. But, Chris Tenorino, what if Starfleet encountered Frieza? I don't know what Frieza is, so fuck Frieza, I guess. Starfleet would win. Marilyn Matt. In America, we throw away, that's a lot of zeros, $20 million of those candy bars a year. What candy bars? Snickers? Fleet Pod. To be fair, variety store has different meanings in the U.S. I have a variety store in town, but it's more like a hardware general store. It's a variety store. There's a variety store a few towns over that is more gas station-y, and another that's more small grocery store. Okay, fair. Ray Riviera, member for 6 months at the rank of ensign. No White Castle in Florida, but we have a Krispy Kreme. Aye, it's great. Fleet Pass Swiftback. Over that, never mind. Birth Defect says Portuguese Pizza Hut tastes less like chain restaurant pizza and like the real thing. Marilyn Matt, what kind of coffee do you drink, Captain Foley? The fuck is that supposed to mean? I just drink coffee. I don't have a preference. Coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar. Here in Canada, that's known as a double double. You go to the drive-thru and you say, "I'll have a large double double." They know what you fucking mean. It's a coffee with 2 cream, 2 sugar. Or a coffee, or you just say a coffee with 1 cream, 1 sugar. That's 1 cream and 1 sugar. Fucking amazing. Or a triple triple. Some people get triple triples, which is, it gets better. Hold on. Triple triple is 3 cream, 3 sugar. Or you can order a 4x4. I'll have a large 4x4. That means 4 cream, 4 sugar. Anybody that orders that is fucking disgusting though, but it's such a cool thing to order a 4x4. Like, you know, like the wood, like the boards, but not, because it's 4 of cream and 4 of sugar. It's fucking amazing. Canada. Welcome to Canada. I go to the States and I'm like, "How do you like your coffee?" Double double. They're like, "The fuck does that mean? Are you dumb? What do you think a double double means?" 2 cream, 2 sugar. That's double and a double. Why do you not understand that a coffee that's ordered as a double double is 2 of something and 2 of something else? What did you think that means? 2 large coffees? So I could see double, double, double? Like, it's not that difficult, guys. Anyway. Louisville, Kentucky has a white... I know it does. Fleet Paw. Over, that's more Gus. What kind of coffee do you... Sorry, I just freaked out about that question. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Chris Tenorino. I want to see an Enterprise NCC 1701 capture a Scion space pod. No idea what the fuck that means. So, sure, you have your thing. Trekyards, you should film a quest to get a White Castle. Hey, it could have been this... Like I said, tomorrow's video, the WonderFest video, is the complete Captain Foley WonderFest experience from Thursday to Monday. It's 2 hours long. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes long, but it's so fucking worth it. I would suggest you guys watch it. It could be a quest to get White Castle. You don't even know. You maybe have to watch it. Henchman 37 says H. Dan, what kind of H? A preparation H? Do you have hemorrhoids? I'm sorry, Dan. Did you not mean to hit H? Did you not mean to hit send? Or were you trying to say something else? I am confused, sir. Anyhow. Chris Tenorino, Robocut versus Data. Data would win. Fleet Paw, he drinks a double-double from Timmy's, 2 cream, 2 sugar. Fleet Paw fucking knows what's up. Trekyards, in Chicago style, the one with so much cheese like magma pouring out. Yeah, magma. Liquid hot magma. Clone of Jonathan. A convenience store seems to mainly exist to sell gas, drinks, snacks, and lottery tickets. Yeah, that's fucking 100% accurate. And on the odd occasion, bread and milk. If you're in a pinch on a holiday, that's where you go. They're a little bit more pricey, but you know what? They'll save your fucking ass when you forget something for a holiday meal. Let's make a drink. Sorry, but there's no White Castle in Colorado. But I can make some smash burgers on the grill, though. We do, however, have a crunchy cream. Crunchy cream? What the fuck is a crunchy cream? It's like my sock after I masturbated in it. What? No White Castles in Colorado. Well, you know what? I'm not fucking coming to Colorado no more, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking ban or boycott. Everybody boycott Colorado for no White Castles. But you know what? Your smash burgers sound good and intriguing. And your pizza oven, and your pizza was fucking fantastic. Actually, every fucking meal I ate at your house was fantastic. So do I boycott Colorado for no White Castle, or do I go visit and still get some good fucking food? That's tough. It's not fucking tough. Of course I'll come visit. But you need to get yourself White Castle. But I don't know what a crunchy cream is. Like I said, that sounds kind of gross. Sturm von Alk, member for 33 months at the rank of ensign. Show the goods from Wonder. I'm getting there, but you fucking all keep talking. All right, I'm going to just leave it there. Next up is Kirk Thatcher. I don't even know who Kirk Thatcher is. He's the punk on the bus in Star Trek 4 and more recently in Picard. Plus, he's also directed a bunch of shit. He helped Leonard Nimoy out with Star Trek 3 and Star Trek 4. Have worked with the Muppets. He's a puppeteer as well. Fantastic guy. Very funny, very clever, very witty. A good friend. And he gave me this. To Captain Foley. Trekyards. I still love you. Hatefully. Kirk. I got video of him signing this as well. And while he was signing it, Crunchy. Yeah, that's Cliff. I see that. Why are you messaging? Damn auto spell. Crunchy what? Crunchy. Crunchy cream? That's the same thing you put there. Crunchy cream. I need to read it. Anyway, there you go. Good guy. I was hanging out with him on Friday night. Saturday night. One of the nights. Him and Darren Dockerman. Anyway, so I got that from him, which is awesome. Moving on, I got this. Ghosts Agents. This is a comic book done by a friend of mine who's been at WonderFest for a few years named Rocco. Him and his team have created this awesome comic series, and they've got a Kickstarter to get it going, and I partake of the first Kickstarter. It is fucking great. Some really great art. Some really sexy women doing sexy things. So look up Ghost Agents if you're able to. Ghost Agents Apocalypto. By Sam J. Royal. At least that's the artist for this picture. So, anyway. All right. Next up. This is that book vendor I was talking about on eBay. I found a Star Trek Starfleet technical manual. This is one of the ones with the red cover and the vinyl. I don't have one of these. It's fucking $6. His book prices are amazing, and he's there every year at WonderFest. He's got some fantastic books, and they're very reasonably priced. He's also on eBay. Like I said, I forgot his business card downstairs, but you can look him up on eBay. He's got the books marked up on eBay, but there's that make an offer option, which nobody ever fucking uses because they don't think anybody's going to fucking go for it. He says, make me an offer, literally. These are the kind of prices he'll sell books for. This book should not be worth $6. But here we are. So, you can never have too many technical manuals. And mine is not this one. It should be. This is the one I wish I had signed by James Doohan and Walter Koenig and William Shatner, but no, I got my other version signed, which is just the paperback version, which is kind of disappointing. Next up is, and this, if you watch my Captain Foley personal channel, you know that last week I did one on, me and Sylvia went to City Lights Books here in London, and I found a book that I hadn't had and always wanted, which was Ships of Starfleet Volume 2. Well, luckily enough, I found Ships of Starfleet Volume 1, motherfucker. Right there, revised. 103rd year of issue, 2090 to 2091. This is still sealed. I got this for $55, which is a bit of a ripoff, but whatever. It is what it is. It's still sealed. I'll open it at some point. But literally last week, I was saying, actually, last 2 videos I've done have paid off at WonderFest. Because last week I was like, I need Volume 1. Well, I hope they have one at WonderFest. Sure as shit, they had one table had 2 of these. Federation Models had 2 of these books. This one's sealed and another one. I got this one. A buddy of mine that I've met for the first time, like in person, who drove down from Texas, got the other one on Sunday. I got that one early bird because I had early access to the dealer's room. Because again, it's good to be the captain. Anyway, so yeah, I got this shit. We're getting to my grail item in a moment here. It's actually downstairs. You're not going to see it physically because I'm going to do a video about it. But I'll get to show you a picture of it and stuff so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Next up is this one. This is just Alien Covenant, the art and making of. I love these art books, these coffee table books. Lots of really great stuff in here. Plus, they're fantastic. This one cost me $10. $10 for a coffee table book, which was originally, I can't find the fucking price now. This is probably a $50 or $60 book. But this was still sealed too with plastic on it. I've since taken the plastic off, but Alien Covenant. Yeah. Yep. And showed you the patch, showed you stickers. I probably showed you other shit today. But Raymond Andrews gave me a bunch of stuff from railroad stuff, belt buckles, as well as like some railroad pins and things, which is fantastic. Also some coins and shit. Like, he gave me a bunch of shit. Like, Raymond Andrews is the shit, even though he left already. But, oh, son of your bitch. So this is, what the fuck is this? Vista Dome Zephyr, California Zephyr. Train stuff. Anyway, all that from Raymond Andrews. Plus, I also got this. Starfleet Battles Advanced Missions. Anyway, yeah. Starfleet Battles Online. Starfleet Battles Captain's Advanced Missions Rulebook. Raymond Andrews found this at a flea market, for fuck's sakes. And look at this. This is even better. Holy shit, son. All unpunched. The unpunched ship marker. I don't know if you want to call these ship tokens, ship avatars. But, like, look at the Klingon ships. Me and my brother played Starfleet Battles our whole lives. We fucking love this game. Now I got this, which is unpunched, which is awesome. Starfleet Battles Captain's Advanced Missions Rulebook is in there. As well as the Captain's Advanced Missions SSD book. What the fuck is an SSD? It's a system status display. It is all of the boxes for all the shields, all the weapons, all the engine. So this is like all of the ships in the game that you get to play as. This is their SSDs in here, which is fucking great. This one's a good one. Let's see. That's a Klingon carrier tug, Klingon transport. You can see the Klingon shape there, obviously. Gorn ships, fucking everything. So, Starfleet Battles Advanced Missions, which is awesome. My brother has all the Starfleet Battle stuff, including all these advanced missions and all, well, not all of, but most of the supplements. We played this for years, so this is great to finally get this and have my own version or something. So thank you, Raymond, for that. Even though you've already left the channel, I don't left the channel, but you left the discussion, if you will. Shit is everywhere, unfortunately. That's pretty much it for stuff to show you, except for the one final grail piece that I found, which we'll talk about in just a minute. Let's see what you guys are saying. Renee says, I used to work at Timmy's as a teenager. People ordering a 4x4 are disgusting. Yeah, it's fucking gross. It's like fucking milk and sugar water with a little bit of coffee. Birth defect. Correct answer to the coffee debate is a Ziggy blended white peanut butter mocha. Sounds interesting. Marilyn Matt, Captain Foley, you have had one drink too many. I have not. I'm not even feeling my alcohol, first of all. Second of all, fuck you. So third of all, no, I need more drinks. I'm just kidding, Marilyn Matt. There, I had some ginger ale to equal it out. Fleet Paw. So, mine from Dunkin' is 4 cream, 4 butter pecan swirl, and 2 sugar if I get a large. If it's a medium, it's 3 cream, 3 butter pecan, and 1 sugar. Oh, you fancy fuckers. I'll have a venti and make that with a double mocha cream fucking frappuccino fucking bleh. Just fucking order a coffee. And I know the venti is a fucking Starbucks thing. I get it, but I'm just fucking with you. Josh Farrow, in the States, we have different versions of English depending on where you live. Is the same? Yes, fuck yes it is. We got fucking French Canadian shit in there. We got English. We got fucking American fucking influences. Yes, absolutely fucking 100%. Absolutely. Paul Hitchcock. We may not know what a double-double is, but we do have White Castles. Paul! Fuck you! Motherfucker! Just kidding, it's all good. Dan says, hello, sorry, I didn't mean to hit send on that. Did you roll a 1? Is that what happened? That was probably no. A 1 would have been much more like, ha ha ha, fuck you, would have been a 1. That was like a, you probably rolled what, a 5? Okay. Henchman 37, or otherwise known as Dan, is our DM right now for our current Dungeons and Dragons campaign that we're playing. So he also works with my wife. So there you go. Now you know. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anyway, time for my beauty sleep. Keep it real, Captain. Good night, everyone. Good night, Ray. Hypno Amber. So no White Castles, but we can buy them at the store. Let's see. That's the other. Once I found them at the Walmart here in London. Once, but I think it was a shipping error because never again has it been a thing. So I don't know. When you come to Denver, you got to go to Taco Rapitos. Cliff, Taco Rapitos. Is it a thing? Is it good? Do you know? Why is it called Rapitos? Do you have to go to the washroom like multiple times afterwards? I don't know. Marilyn Matt, what do the Vulcans call that neck pinch that they do? The us neck pinch. Trekyards, phone caller. I am looking for masturbate socks. Hopeful barkeep. Masturbate socks. I am looking for masturbate socks. Masturbate socks. Masturbate socks. I'm looking for masturbate socks here. Chris Tenorino. What if Spock had smashed the punk's boombox? That'd been great. Trekyards, what's the shop called on eBay? I don't fucking know. Did I not just say I don't have the fucking business card with me? It's downstairs, probably tucked into my like lanyard thing, my admission pass. I fucking wish I had it. You know what? It might be in this one book. Hold the fucking phone. I said that at the beginning. I didn't have it. Don't fucking ask me, and you fucking ask me. And your excuse is, I wasn't here at the beginning. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, it's not in here. I thought it might be. It's not. You fail. Or I fail, one or the other. Fleet Pod, Captain Foley's person chat. Yes, please go subscribe and check out the videos that are coming out about WonderFest. You will not be disappointed. Or maybe you will. I don't fucking know, nor do I care. Just watch them. What if the Q Continuum sent the whale probe to test Kirk's crew? That'd be awesome. City Lights books away mission. There you go. Vulcan nerve pinch. The Vulcans wouldn't call it the Vulcan nerve pinch. That's what he was asking. It was a trick question, and you fucking failed, Fleet Pod. That's why I said the us nerve pinch. Trekyards. Was that a 90s Red Squad pin? I'm looking for that pin. It was not. LOL. Lucky devil. Red Squad. No, it wasn't Red Squad. What the fuck are you talking about? Pin. Fucking show you the pin. It's not a fucking Red Squad pin. What the fucking bullshit? Red Squad. It is the Arkansas and Missouri Railroad pin. That's what the fuck it is. And the other pin that I got is this. The Arkansas and Missouri Railroad pin. Because Raymond Andrews knows I like railroads and trains. Oh my God. Post the shop link. City Lights. Do you have a link to the book's eBay site? No. I do, just not right now. Ask me later. Henchman 37. The Starfleet Battles games look nice. Congrats on that, cat. Thank you, Mr. Dancer. Yes. Like I said, me and my brother has like all of them pretty much, and we've played our entire lives. I've got the somewhere in that bookshelf. I have the original Starfleet Battles manual, but I don't have the box set. This is the box set without the things punched out, so that's awesome. No, don't worry. It might be in the video. I don't remember. have to look late after. Don't judge me. And don't come at me with, baby man, fuck off. I don't care. You know what? I'm doing it. You don't like it? I don't fucking care. Why remind me? I'm aware it's not fucking great for me. Better than smoking. But some people, you might as well smoke up a cigarette. Really, I might as well light up fucking 40 carcinogenics than like 5 ingredients. But I hear stories of vaping fad. That's because people create their own vapes and they create their own vape juice, which is fucking dangerous. These ones are regulated. Anyway, whatever. Point is, I was hanging out with a bunch of people that were smoking all fucking weekend. Yes, I had some cigars, I had some stogies, had some alcohol, but I also took a vape, and you know, I'll finish this vape, and then I'll hopefully be done vaping again for months on end, like I have been. Nobody gives me credit for that. Why, when you see me, you shouldn't vape. Fuck off. I'll do what I want to do. Thank you very much. Thank you for your input, but. Fleetpaw says, that was an away mission video, Trekyards. Sorry, don't know what the story you were referring to is. I had to leave for a second. Don't fucking leave my videos without my permission. What are you doing? I had to leave for... You're a moderator. You're the only moderator I have right now. Don't leave my stream, Fleetpaw. You want a fucking nice fancy meal when you meet me? You want a raise? Peter Lukaku, 550. Thank you so much. Great to have you back from the away mission. Strange New Worlds, T-minus 2 days. I know, right? Strange New Worlds, motherfucker. Maryland, Matt. Do they make Canada Dry in Canada? I believe so. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, Mississauga, Ontario. Motherfucker. That's an hour away from me. Hour and a half. If you drive like me, an hour. You guys don't have ranch dressing in Canada. No, we don't have no ranch dressing. What's a ranch dressing? Of course you have ranch. We got buttermilk ranch, we got peppercorn ranch, we got ranch, we got like spicy ranch. There's multiple kinds of ranch. And yes, we have ranch dressing. I'm too excitable. I'm still on my WonderFest vibe. Fleetpaw says, I despise Starbucks. I refuse to go there, even if it only costs you to put half place down. I'll drink in a drink before I drink Starbucks. I disagree. I don't like Starbucks. And when I go to Starbucks, I order fucking large. I want a large coffee. I don't want a fucking venti, fucking grande, fucking murcielago, fucking da-da-ba. Fuck you. I want a coffee. Put a shot of peppermint in it if you choose. Whatever. Actually, I just take my daughter in there. My daughter is a big... She's one of those fucking white girls, you know what I mean? It's like fucking Starbucks, and she knows exactly what to order. Actually, there's like this frozen like chocolate frappuccino fucking thing with like fucking little chocolate chips and whipped cream in it. That's pretty good. I get that. I get her to order for me. I'm like, what do you think I'll like? She'll order me something, I'll get that shit. But I will not. I refuse to order a fucking grande or a venti. Go fuck yourself. I want a large coffee. It's not that fucking difficult. Don't force your fucking fancy fucking names on me. Bullshit, bitches. Peter Lukaku, $11. I'm nervous about the new Kirk living up to William Shatner. He sucked in season 1, but I attribute it to lack of confidence. It's not lack of confidence, it was direction, and it was also his choice. Plus, he's not trying to emulate Kirk. Chris Pine did the same thing. He didn't try to impersonate Kirk or in any way be like Shatner. He wanted to be Kirk. And I think Chris Pine did a fantastic job as Kirk. Paul Wesley, though, when we saw him in Errand of Mercy, it was a alternate reality Kirk who wasn't captain of the Enterprise. He was captain of the Farragut. It's a different kind of... He's not like the youngest captain to be, you know, on the Enterprise. So it's a bit different. We'll have to see how he is in season 2. But yes, I agree. I don't think he has the screen presence or the gravitas to really pull off a good Kirk. I hope he proves me wrong. But as of right now, no, sir. No, sir. You are not Kirk. You're some dude in a Star Trek show. Congratulations to you. But, yeah. Fleetpaw. Trains, motherfucker. Marilyn Matt, Captain Foley, I stand by my previous statement. You have clearly had one drink too many. Fuck no, son. I've hardly had anything. I compared to the weekend where my liver was fucking pickled. I mean, no, I'm fucking great. I have not had one too many drinks. This is just me in a really rambunctious, energetic mood. Take it or leave it. You don't get it very often, so you better fucking enjoy it. Because sometimes I'm just not in this upbeat of a mood. I can have one too many drinks if somebody super chats another $20. Who knows? It's fine. Says, that mean you're not kicking anyone out of the... Ooh, I mean, I could tell him to kick anybody out. Fleetpaw said, I had to leave to break up a fight between my dog, Stuart. LOL. Oh, you called me Stuart? Ooh, that's fucking serious. I had to leave to fucking break up a fight between my dog, Stuart. It's like, ooh, you're in one of those moods. I was fucking with you, son. But you know what? It's fine. I'll let that pass. It's fine. You should know that I was fucking with you. The fact that you don't is concerning to me because you know me and you know that I don't take things that seriously where I'd be like, you can't leave the stream? Seriously? I've always said life comes first. I'm very disappointed in you, Fleetpaw, for calling me Stuart, first of all. At least you didn't call me Stu or Stewie because then I'd have to break your legs. But you could have left the Stuart out of that whole thing. I had to leave to break up a fight between my dogs, LOL. Perfect. I had to leave to break up a fight between my dogs, Captain, LOL. Perfect. The only thing that would have been more insulting if you had said, I had to leave to break up a fight between my dogs, Foley. And that would have been like, now it's on, son. Now you out of here. You give me your wrench. Anyway, Trek or not, that's like saying Canada doesn't have mayo. Although, don't Canadians just use maple syrup on everything? P.S. joking. You fucking better be joking. Yes, we don't put maple syrup on everything. No. And yes, we have mayo. I fucking love mayo. Are you kidding? Mayo is fucking fantastic. No, I'm still monitoring. Errors, LOL. Finger is still on the button to airlock someone. Error says Starbucks is owned by Nestle. Nestle. That's nice. Spicy ranch. Ew, it's already too spicy. The fuck you say? It's creamy, motherfucker. It's spicy. Peppercorn ranch, I can understand people think it may be a little bit spicy. But anyway. Earth says, LOL, first they have to be in the airlock, but they won't. They know someone will be dragged to one. Fleetpaw says, not in a mood, LOL, I still love you. Aw, thank you, Muffin. I love you too. Mwah. Paul Hitchcock, noob question. Is TOS Enterprise the flagship or just preeminent among the fleet because it's one of the 12 constitutions? It's just preeminent in the fleet because it is one of the original 12 constitutions. Yes, they did build more constitutions afterwards, but Enterprise was the only one of the original 12 that survived to come back. Hence why it got the refit and they tested out the new technology on it, and why their emblem, the Delta, was adopted by Starfleet wide in honor of the crew and their mission. And that's also why the Enterprise from that moment on, from the motion picture on, was the flagship. Well, that's not how flagships work. Flagships have to be an admiral and fuck off. It's not the Navy, it's fucking Starfleet. The Enterprise is always the flagship, unless there's no Enterprise. And then another ship gets the flagship designation until the new Enterprise is ready to roll out. Then guess what? You're not the flagship anymore, son. You're the half-mast ship. I don't fucking know. You're the ship that's no longer the flagship, but you were for a time, so you might as well enjoy it. Put that on your fucking dedication plaque. I used to be the flagship. I don't fucking know. You're not the flagship no more. The Enterprise is. And don't give me this, that's not how flagships work in the Navy. I don't care about the fucking Navy. You know what? Yes, there are a lot of elements in Starfleet that are similar to the Navy, but that's just because fucking Matt Jeffries and Gene Roddenberry were in the military. It's Starfleet. It adopts all the militaries of Earth, first of all, as well as other planets. Actually, that's not how flagships work. Well, that's how Starfleet flagships work. So, if you want to move to the airlock yourself, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you're going to be escorted by security. sometimes dragged. I don't care. Anyway, moving on. Fearless, fearless, far less. It was great to meet you in person at one. Fearless, far less. You met me in person at WonderFest. Are you Ryan? Is it you, Ryan? Who are you? I know I met a lot of Trekyards people, and I don't recognize your YouTube name. It's never commented as far as I know. Good to meet you too. I really enjoyed everybody that I met. I got a chance. Hopefully, I had a chance to chat with all of you and give you guys a little bit of attention. But who were you, man? Let me know. I don't fucking know. I fucking meet somebody and I'm like, fuck off. I'm busy. I got shit to do. Captain Foley was mean to me. No, everybody was great. Maybe I have had one too much to drink. I agree with that guy that said that shit. Casey Stewart, Captain, did you meet the Land of the Lost crew? No, because I don't fucking know what Land of the Lost is. Never watched that shit. Don't care. Trek or not, he could have called you Axel. I'm fine with Axel. That was my nickname in high school. Everybody thought it was an insult, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. Axel Foley is one of the coolest fucking movie characters of all time. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck yes, call me Axel. Love it. There's good thing Fleet Pod didn't say Stewie. Yes, Stewie would. Ooh. I would drive to where Fleet Pod lives, and like when he walks out of his door in the morning, I would fucking hit him in the fucking kneecaps with a baseball bat. Anyway, Eric Martin, member for 7 months, Athletic of Captain, says, good to see Cap in fine form tonight. I'm in a good mood. WonderFest was great. Everything was great. I'm feeling good, man. Peter Lukaku, $11. Kuniseg or Pagini? Pagini. I thought that was going to be difficult. No, it's easy. It's done. All right, before I forget, I'm going to show you my grail piece, which I don't have with me because it's downstairs. I forgot to bring it. Where the fuck? That's not the fucking thing I wanted to open. Open that thing. All right. Very serendipitous and fortuitous that I found the thing. Anyway, as I said, I created that. I made that video with Sylvia like 2 weeks ago of City Lights bookstore. We went to City Lights and I found this Ships of Starfleet Volume 2, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had Volume 1. Maybe I'll find one at WonderFest. Sure shit, I did. However, a week before that, I made a video on my BD-1, my Lego BD-1, my life-size Lego BD-1 from Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, where I upgraded it with the lights. So I got a lit-up BD-1 now. And I was talking about BD-1 is very much like Bobo from Clash of the Titans, the robotic owl. Same kind of noises, same kind of size, stands on your arm or stands on your shoulder. I'm like, I wish they had more Bobo merchandise. They really don't have anything. Well, motherfuckers, guess what? I found a life-size fucking Bobo. Because I had early access to the dealer's room. It's articulated. The feet move, the wings move, the mouth moves. The eyes don't rotate like they should, but the head turns. It's fucking great. That's just a Pikachu butt plug. That's just ignore that. Sylvia likes to say Pika Pika. Anyway, fuck off with this bullshit info shit. Anyway, I got some pictures of Bobo downstairs on my desk. Life size. There's the little one. It came with a little one in the package because you can't put the wings all the way out into flying mode, but they can go out quite a bit. But there's a little tiny one in the box as well, where he was like landing on the rock. So I've got that one as well, but it's like that big. The other one's like life size. And I'm going to do a complete video on it because in my BD1 video, I was talking about Bobo, and I'm like, I wish they don't really have any Bobo merchandise. I've never seen any over the years. Then serendipitously enough at WonderFest, I find one early access to the dealer's room. The guy didn't even have a price on it yet. He had to wait for his fucking price list. And so I waited around for 10 minutes, and I won't tell you what I paid for it, but regardless, I was going to pay whatever he fucking asked because I fucking wanted this. Paid it, thought I overpaid, came home, checked the pricing everywhere else. I actually am on par or just a little under where a lot of people are charging for this Ray Harryhausen collectible but it's fucking fantastic. Yeah, see how the mouth opens? You can like open the mouth, close the mouth. Here's a meme for you. But that's the size he is. I could keep scrolling on my feed, but I'm pretty sure that would get me kicked off of YouTube, as many of you know. So yeah, you've seen the books, you've seen the posters, you've seen the prints, you've seen stuff I was given, you've seen the autographs, you've seen my Bobo. My Bobo. Fucking, I'm so happy to have one. And he's the same size as my Lego BD1. So I'm going to probably put them side by side because they're the same fucking character, which is brilliant, beyond brilliant. It's fantastic. I was so excited and so stoked to get it, as you can probably tell. I'm just fucking loving it. Loving it. All right. Let's see. Let's get back on track here. No call Captain Stewie. Good way to die, that is. I know brave enough for that. Only person that can call me Captain Stewie is Doug Drexler. Maryland Matt, was the Super Star Destroyer called Intimidator that crashed into the Death Star? Yes, I believe so. Birth defect, I have to water down my ranch. It's too much sometimes. Ooh, water down ranch is disgusting. Fleet Paw, you're just being dumb. Hypno Amber, one of my girls is in heat and I'm thinking she's queen bitch. Right. Trekyards, flagship in Trek seems less about the ship and more about the premier crew. You say that, but the Enterprise C, well, the Enterprise B was also the flagship, and a fucking Harriman. What do I do? I can't make a decision until Tuesday. Ferris. And you get Rachel Garrett, which I don't know if she's like top tier material or not. But anyway. So Premier Crew I don't know about. Trek or not. Picard notes that only the best serve on the flagship at times. Yes, well, only the best get assigned to the flagship. So it is a Premier Crew, I guess, sure. Paul Hitchcock, thanks for the info on the TOS Enterprise and its status with the fleet during TOS era and beyond. Yeah, it was one of the original 12. They did make a lot more Constitution classes that did survive, but yeah. Trek or not, flagship might not be a fleet command role in Trek, more like a symbolic. Oh, it's absolutely a symbolic vessel, 100%. Because a lot of times the flagship is outdated and outgunned compared to a lot of the other things out there. It doesn't matter. It's still a flagship. It is very symbolic. The Enterprise is a symbol. Yes, 100% Trek or not. So I saw a cool documentary of a German crew in World War I that used a sailing ship to attack other ships. It was called Pirates in the Service of the Kaiser. The Kaiser. I like Kaisers. I like to put the meat on them and mayo and mustard. It's very good to eat a Kaiser with meat. Too much sugar in that drink, it sounds like. Why? I'm gonna shatter some illusions here. Sugar doesn't make kids high. It doesn't make kids hyperactive. That's a myth. But okay. Sugar also doesn't make me anything. Make me fat, I guess. But to anyone that wasn't here earlier, I want to show you my shirt again as well. This is the WonderFest shirt for 2023. Return of the Builders. It is celebrating the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. But check out that shirt. It's a nice shirt this year. Much nicer than last year's, which is Wrath of Khan, which you think I'd like better. I like this one better. The Wrath of Khan one just doesn't quite do it for me. But there you go. That's this year's WonderFest shirt. In case you missed it at the beginning of the video. A lot of people weren't here at the beginning. So hit that like button if you haven't. I want to get another 4 likes. Get to 50. Do it. Do it. It's an order from your captain. Trek or not, I didn't mean Axel as an insult. Didn't you get called that in school? Yeah, in high school. I just fucking said that. Were you not paying attention? Were you away from the computer again, Fleetpaw? That was my nickname in high school. I love it. And they thought it was an insult. And I'm like, I fucking love that because Axel Foley is one of the best characters in movie history. Fuck yeah. This is it. Gene Roddenberry originally didn't want Star Trek to do anything with the military until crew members talked to him to do it. Yeah, fuck Gene Roddenberry. No offense, but he wasn't the fucking angel that everybody makes him out to be. His ideas were fucking stupid. The crew can't have any conflicts with each other because we're humans and we done involved and all. You really, that's really fucking great storytelling there, bud. All right, let's not do that because TNG tried that and you know what? It fucking sucked. And then when it got good, it was when what's his nuts pulled took over Rick Berman, and basically there was conflict between the crew, you know, because that's what humans do. But no, Gene Roddenberry wanted us to be perfect beings, and that's not going to ever fucking happen. Sorry, but at least not that soon in the future. Anyway, yeah, Gene Roddenberry was. Thank you for creating Star Trek, but most of your ideas fucking sucked. I'm sorry. Moving on. He gets credit for a lot more shit than he actually did, by the way. Paul Hitchcock, the half-mast shit, maybe after a few too many whiskeys, right, fellas? Fellas? Anyone? Oh, you pervert. Fearless Farless, I met you in the stairwell and my friend kept inadvertently getting in my way as you were trying to oh, yes, I remember. Yes. I probably asked you your name and I probably forgot. I tried to remember everybody's name. That's why I'm like, what's your name? I like to get your name. It's not just like, hey, it's nice to meet you, Captain Foley. It's like, yeah, nice to meet you. Fuck off. No, I like to get your name. I like to engage with you a little bit. I probably got your name, but I probably forget. So if you could remind me, I'd appreciate it. Bobo, yes. Congrats on your. I'm going to do a whole video about it because it's fucking worth it. And Cliff says, nice haul. Thank you, sir. It is a good haul, yeah. He's awesome. If you know, you know. Fuck yeah, right. He's the R2-D2 of Clash of the Titans. It went from R2-D2 to Boo Boo to BD1. And they're fucking all great. I've loved BD1 since I was a kid. I've loved R2 since I was a kid. R2 is my favorite Star Wars character. Now BD1 is one of my favorite droids as well. And so I've always wanted a Bobo action figure or Bobo anything. They're very hard to find. Usually they're just static statues and they're too expensive and they're too small. This is a fucking articulated vinyl figure that is life size. Yes, it's fucking expensive, but that's all right. It's like the one thing that I bought and treated myself that I really, really wanted. So I didn't even spend as much as I planned on spending. I expected to spend at least twice as much as I did at WonderFest. So it's just the way it is. So there you go. Eric Martin says, I was going to say, better stop scrolling through the pictures there, Cap. Tanner Davenport, yo, Cap, quit farting. Yo, Tanner, quit being a fucking dickhead. Farting, eh? No, it's called having fucking two pugs that are snoring. If you think I'm sitting here farting, talking to you guys, that's first of all, that's fucking gross. Second of all, I am not that classless, and I really hate when people assume that. No one fucking does that or farts that much. That's just fucking disgusting. I have pugs, and if you can't understand that they sleep and they snore, then I don't know what to tell you. You tell me to stop farting, like that's just fucking, fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and just fucking, talking to you about WonderFest. Yeah, as wrong person. I'm a little bit more classy than that. So, farting, fuck off. Trekyards. Do you like Old English mustard? The old stuff, the good stuff that's super hot. Yes, big fan of many kinds of mustards. Sugar is teeth dissolver. Yes, this is true. Captain Number said that's a great shirt. Yes, it is. I got two of them. Haha. Fleetpaw says Tanner Davenport. It's his pugs, and I would avoid saying that too many times. It usually leads to a trip out the airlock. Peter Lukaku 550. Aliens video from Vegas. Thoughts? No fucking idea what you're talking about. Are my thoughts? Enjoy. I honestly don't know what you're talking about, so I have no thoughts on the matter. Now, Trekyard asks the question and then answers the question right afterwards. So are you asking me my opinion or you're not? Because you just answered yourself. That's the answer. Why? That's why DS9. Oh, he didn't. I thought it just said why. Why is DS9 great? That's why DS9 is great. It's grounded in reality. 100% yes. Those storylines very much fall in line with World War II storylines. The Dominion War is very World War II. And that's shit that you can't make up. That's just taking what actually happened and putting a twist on it to make it a sci-fi twist. And it's engaging, it's fun, it's entertaining. And you're saying, World War II shouldn't be entertaining. People thought, yeah, they did. But you know what? It's just the way history unfolded, unfortunately. But you can't make it up. Like, you couldn't write something as well as what all the intricacies of what happened during World War II. And not just World War II, like there's other elements in DS9 that are taken from historical things. And I think it's fucking fantastically done. So, Paul Hitchcock, Superstar Destroyer and Empire and Jedi, which is the one that crashes Death Star 2, is the Executor. The Executor or the Executioner? I think it's the Executor. I think Paul is right. Marilyn Matt, thank you for telling me that. What did I tell you? What did I answer? Marilyn Matt, where are you? Where's the other comment? Marilyn Matt. Oh, there's to the Star Destroyer question. Thank you, Paul, for answering them. Hypno Amber, y'all better not make fun of those pugs either because we love them. And their puggy noises. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and fart. Right, usually have pugs snoring next to me after dinner. You fuck. There's one pug and a fucking chihuahua, and there is another goddamn pug. So, Tanner, you can see yourself to the airlock, sir. Goodbye. Flushed. Fleet Paw, Tanner, I warned you. Now enjoy your time out. Next trip is out the airlock. Oh, no. I fucking overrode your time out, Fleet Paw. He's out. Gonna be a dickhead on my channel and ruin my good mood. Well, then fuck you. Get the hell out of here. Car Shep says, saw some of your pics. Yes, go check them out on Facebook. I did post a lot of WonderFest pictures. Like I said, my video is coming out tomorrow. My full, complete Captain Foley WonderFest adventure. It's about 2 hours long. Yes, it's kind of like a documentary or a movie. I'm sorry. I had a lot of footage I had to include. It's from Thursday to Monday, so there's a lot to cover. But it's worth it. And then I'm going to do another breakdown video that is just WonderFest 2003, the models only, where it's just the model room, the competition. That'll be a much shorter video, probably about 20 minutes. And then I want to do a haul video where I show all the stuff I got, which I already just kind of did. So I don't even know if I need to make that video, honestly, which I probably won't because it's a waste of my time. But not everybody watches these lives either. So I might do one as a shorter video of what I got at WonderFest. And lastly, I want to do a video talking about that Bobo figure because that is, like I said, one of my holy grails, one I've always wanted my entire life. And wow. The serendipityness, whatever, of me finding it after making a video talking about BD1, where I'm like, hey, Bobo, I wish they had some action figures, or any Bobo merchandise. And then to find that was really fucking great. So, Fleet Paw says, your prerogative, Cap. I serve at your pleasure. Thank you, Fleet Paw. I need to fill myself with something that'll make me there fart. Because I need to fart on camera. That's the only way that the folks out there can be entertained. Yeah. Fucking stupid kind of comment is that. Stop farting. And I hate you. And I berate you. And you can go fuck yourself too. I don't understand people. Hypno, yes, please, on the Boba figure. That is an amazing find. It is. There's not really much to talk about with it. It's actually pretty simplistic once I got it out of the package. However, the packaging is beautiful. The figure itself is beautiful. The articulation's nice. I have some critiques of it, but honestly, it's just a full-size Boba figure, which is amazing. It'll look amazing somewhere in this library. I don't know where I'm going to put it necessarily. I think I want to put it beside my life-size BD-1 because they're about the same size. But we'll see. We'll see how things kind of come out. But yeah, I'm not sure where I'm putting it yet. But Paul Hitchcock, you said you weren't a big fan of the Defiance design. Is that because it's such a departure from the Jeffries design aesthetic? No, it's just like a fucking frisbee in space. It's not a great design. I'm sorry. I don't hate it. When I first saw it, I kind of hated it. Now it's cool. I get like, and to see it, like, it's very maneuverable. I love the way it handles. But honestly, it's not a fucking great design. It's just it's not one that appeals to me. And yes, I think it might be because it kind of departs from the Matt Jeffries aesthetic of the saucer secondary hull in the cells. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a huge Defiant fan. I can't really explain it. So Merlin Matt, you sound very upset. You want to know what would make you feel better if you did your best Steven Seagal impersonation to kill Bobby. Oh, sorry, I gotta run. Yeah. I need another shot. Tanner person got to me. More Apple Crown Royal all around. Ooh. Attention crew, this is your captain speaking. Grab the nearest barrel of the Crown Royal Apple and take a swig. Motherfuckers off the port bow. Oh, never mind, they've been airlocked. Drink anyway. All right. Fleetpaw said, do you see the Book of the Dead and the Book of Life on the money back there on the shelf? I do. They're right there. What would you like to know? Oh, he says, do I see? Yes, you do. Donnie Pearson, my introduction to the Land of the Lost was the 1991 version that aired on ABC Kids. It's funny, after WonderFest, I came home, I looked it up. I thought I would watch it. Didn't know if it was a movie or a TV show. Apparently it's a TV show. But I looked it up. The only thing that's available that I can actually stream, because streaming services suck and physical media is far superior. However, the only thing I can stream is Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell, which I don't know if I want to watch. I love Will Ferrell and all, but I don't know if it'll give me the feel of what the original Land of the Lost was. I doubt very much it would. So I'm kind of like, do I want to watch it? Maybe some point, but I kind of want to watch what the Land of the Lost was about, because I saw some really cool Land of the Lost stuff at WonderFest, and I'm like, I'm not aware of that. I thought it was a movie, but apparently it's a TV show, and I don't know if I want to get invested into a TV show because I got other shit I got to watch. It's one of those situations, so it kind of is what it is. Shay, Locomotive Production says, I watched the older Land of the Lost, very campy, but not bad. I'm fine with campy. You know what? It's a product of its time. I have no complaints about that kind of shit. I don't know why a lot of people do. But anyway. Fleetpaw says, I bought a couple of new bourbons at the liquor store the other day. One is from a local distillery, a maple bourbon. Ooh. Freaking amazing. And a bottle of Town Branch Kentucky Straight Single Barrel. That's good too. Nice. Yeah. I mean, we went to the liquor barn. Funny thing is, in Louisville, we go to the liquor barn because it's the biggest one. But there's a liquor barn, there's a liquor palace, a liquor castle, a liquor island, and a liquor pussy. There's not a liquor pussy, but it's a liquor joke. Anyway, we passed all of those things. And the liquor barn was disappointing because last time I went to liquor barn a few years ago, they had like, it was like the Costco of alcohol. They had like fucking shelving units that were like super high with like shit. They had like a $1,500 barrel of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Like you could buy a barrel of whiskey for like $1,500. This time when we went in, the shelving was half the size. Like they were only like half as tall. It's like that's not quite as impressive. So, and you would think a liquor barn, I don't know why it would be the biggest, because I don't know about you, but a palace, a castle, and an island are all bigger than a barn. And yeah, so that's the thing that confused me. Maybe someone out there has some clarification for that, but anyhow, that's just what I observed. So, Donnie says, to be honest, I'm fine with campy things as well. Yeah, man. Sometimes campy is enjoyable. Fleet Paw says, I'll get you a bottle of maple one when we get together. Oh, we ain't ever getting together, son. I'm sorry. I know what you mean, and that's cool. Donnie Pearson, to be honest, I believe I believe that not all streaming services are created equal, not even paid ones nor free ones. No, I mean, I don't have a problem with streaming services. They're fucking great. Like, I've got quite a few, both paid for and as well as free. However, when you want to watch a specific thing and you search it, and it's like, it plays a game with you. It's like, you go to search and you just start typing in, it's like, it's trying to guess what it is, and it's like, boom, it guesses the thing you want. You're like, yes, that's what I want. Scroll down to it, click it. Like, we don't have that shit. But I had fun playing. It's like, you fucking bastard. Why would you even give it to me as an option if you didn't have it available? And then the way our Fire Stick works is on the home screen, I can type in anything in the search engine, and it'll show me where it exists on any of the apps that I have or any of the streaming services, which I have a lot of. So for it not to have it on any of them, it's like, fuck you. Why did you even why did it even come as a suggestion while I was typing if you didn't have it? Because as soon as I see it like pop up, I'm like, oh, they have it. Fucking scroll down. Yes, so excited. Not available on any streaming service. Or you have to rent it for $5 or buy it for $24, which I don't have a problem with. I'll rent something if it's an older movie or whatever. I don't have a problem with that at all. The streaming services need to make their money as well. So, but that's why physical media is superior. And people are like, physical media sucks, man. Yo, why do I need a disc drive in my PS5 when I can just digitally download everything? Yo. I mean, yeah, it's great to digital download it. First of all, you get it on the first day. You don't have to put the disc in and install it. You don't have to put the disc in every time you play it. Like, if you install a game from a disc, you have to put the disc in each time you play it, which is kind of fucking annoying. However, I love physical media. I love having a disc of a Star Trek game, let's say, instead of just a digital. The problem is with digital, they control it. If they want to get rid of it off their platform, it's gone. You can't re-download it. Whatever. There's been a lot of apps that I have on my iPad, which my old iPad still has, like Elcar's apps and stuff, which are not available anymore. You can't download them. You can't find them on the fucking App Store. It's like bullshit. Like, I used to have that thing. I want that thing. I paid for that thing, a couple bucks or whatever. I want it back. No, the developer hasn't updated it. You can't download it. Yeah, physical media is king. That's why I have a lot of physical media, as you can see. And I mean, this isn't really media. Well, books are media, but you know what I mean. If I can buy a game on disc, I will. Even if I download the digital copy so I don't have to put the disc in each time, as long as I have the disc, I know I have the game for whenever I need it in the future or desire it. Same with movies, same with box sets, same with everything. I like to have the physical version of something because they can't take it away from me. I mean, unless somebody breaks in my fucking house and steals it, or it gets broken, or it gets lost in a move or something like that, then fine, it's gone. But anyway. Paul Hitchcock says, Joaquin, physical media is superior. We are superior. Donnie Pearson, oh, I see where you're going at. Shay, Locomotive Productions, it's free, full episode. Yeah, I know, I saw an episode on YouTube. I did see that. But I don't want to watch one fucking episode of a show. I want to watch the entire show. I don't think it's all available on YouTube. It might be. Some of those older shows are like complete playlists of all the episodes on YouTube, and that's cool. But it's fucking YouTube. Like, somebody's probably making money off that shouldn't be, first of all. And I don't know. I just prefer it to be on a streaming service. That way I can like literally, next time I go on to watch it, I can just continue from where I left off, right? Instead of having to search and see what anyway. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Cap, on the physical media. Yeah. Well, we're way over a 2-hour mark, guys. If you have anything else you'd like to say, you want to throw in a super chat right now, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to go and maybe see about uploading that WonderFest video to YouTube so that it's available earlier tomorrow, or I have to wait till tomorrow to do it. I don't know. Go subscribe to the Captain Foley personal channel, link in the description, or Fleet Pub will also share the link here. Go subscribe so you don't miss any of the WonderFest content. My God, that's coming out. It was a fun time. Like I said, if you want a 2-hour documentary of WonderFest with Captain Foley along for the ride and seeing all the shenanigans and goofiness that is me and my friend Blappy, then by all means watch the 2 hours. It's fun. Lots of silliness happens, and it's worth it. Plus you get to see a lot of really cool shit. So, Henchman 37, Dan says night, says night. Hip November, remember, only one more sleep until Strange New Worlds. Have a good night, everyone. Captain Pike's gonna come down my chimney. Yay! I'm gonna leave him like colored marshmallows that look like food block cube things. If you know, you know. Donnie Pearson says, so glad you're back from WonderFest. Thank you for the great stream, Cap. Till next we meet, may you and yours live long and prosper. Enjoy season 2 of Strange, everyone. Yes, you too, Donnie. Oh my God. Yes, you too, Donnie. We, of course, at Trekyards here, will be covering it as we do with all new Trek. So expect our full breakdown and reviews on Fridays. And by all means, tune in for the weekly content. We're going to talk about all the new ships, whatever shows up. We'll be talking about it. That's what we do here. And you love us for it. And if you don't, I'm sorry. Anyway, I think I'll call it there. So until next time, my fellow geeks, I am Captain Foley. Live long and prosper. I salute you with the Vulcan salute as well. It's like a double salute. It's like a... But good night. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later. It's Captain Foley signing off. And now my farts are whining, because that's what farts do. They're all excited that I'm getting off the live and going downstairs. They can hang out with me on the couch now and still snore. Oy. Anyway, bye guys. Have a good one.